Hi everybody, welcome. This is Wednesday night, which means this is either generic fantasy setting or it is Dork, or pardon me, it is Hunter the Vigil. It's Dork my armor.
Always Dork Tales.
Dork Hunter.
It's Dork Tales. Anyway, I hope we're doing this in night mode tonight. Because running a World of Darkness game at 7 p.m. in the summer is...
Yeah.
It's like, hey, welcome to the world of brightness! Want to go out and run through the sprinkler?
I mean, kinda.
A little bit, yeah.
You sound like Kermit.
I mean, everybody sounds like Kermit in the world of lightness.
Heck yeah.
Hey, yeah. Hey, buddy, you wanna go find Kane and hit him with a stick?
Always.
Oh, man.
All right, so anyway, on that incredibly atmospheric note, welcome to Dork Tales. It is Wednesday night. I am the storyteller of this Hunter the Vigil game. My name's Kelly, and starting on my right, we have...
Hi, I'm Christine. Sorry, I was distracted by trying to get our Twitch up on here so I can actually keep track of you in the chat.
And Christine plays...
Faith, which is really amusing considering she's Catholic.
Yeah.
And I am currently working on getting my knowledge up on that.
It's good.
If you can't read that, that's a Holy Bible, so...
Yeah, it's pretty holy. Pocket edition.
Oh, I left my Bible in the car. Which, talking about Bibles, I am Mike. I am playing Abel Johnson, the other Catholic member of our group. And Faith is...
Aren't there three?
No, there's two.
The dog's Catholic.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, there's totally three.
He's Catholic.
He's Catholic. He's Catholic-a-tongue.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
No.
Nope.
We only have 4 players tonight. Get out.
What did you say?
Catholic. James, please introduce your now much more screen-timed character.
I am James, and I am playing William Berber, the assistant director, who gets into all sorts of trouble.
Oh, yes.
All right, across the table.
Chris playing Judah Johnson, who also gets into all sorts of trouble, mostly because he runs away.
Straight up.
I am, Judah is Abe's much cooler younger brother, and is not Catholic.
Yeah, definitely not Catholic, but significantly less cool.
Lies.
Catholic
I
equals
hope-
cool, question mark?
You need to go to confession now.
Oh,
Lying.
forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. I'm just too badass.
Forgiven.
Says the guy who's missing.
I'm the third Chris at the table, Krista. I'm playing Abigail, who is a now ex-stunt worker, especially now with the many, many wounds that she has taken to the legs.
No, actually, you're gonna be healed.
Yeah.
Very
All right.
And you got
Magic.
the special stuff.
Yeah. Michael's special stuff.
Mike's special stuff.
Wait,
Sorry,
Chad's special stuff?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, it's too early. It's too early to go that now.
What the hell? Who's Mike's special stuff?
Michael's special stuff from
Space
Jam.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I have all the worst references tonight.
I got that reference immediately.
I knew you did.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something vaguely different.
Pardon me.
All right, we are
Failed at
charming
drinking
tonight.
We are.
I think some of us are overtired and some of us are not tired.
People are saying hi to Krista.
Hello.
Hi,
There's
Krista.
people.
Hi,
Not saying
Krista.
hi to the rest of us?
Oh, hello. Hello.
Just Krista?
Yeah, my Discord peoples.
Hi, James.
They are here.
Aw, thank
All
you.
right,
Ooh, exciting.
exciting. So like, subscribe, and yeah,
Come on, slam.
slam.
Yes.
Yeah, come on and slam.
Anyway, continuing.
As they say
And
in
go
the
stab
world
a
of
wolf
YouTube,
man.
smash that like button.
Smash that like button and subscribe.
I hate that so much.
It's so good. It's so good. Oh, can someone shut the closet and tilt the light toward Mike, because James doesn't need lighting, but Mike does.
I was staring at it when it turned.
It turned.
And now I just see...
To be in my eye, no matter what. I'm just gonna look over here the entire night.
That's fine. I just won't look at it.
Hi, Krista.
Hello.
All right. So, what the hell
I'm
is happening
lit.
here? You're lit AF.
I'm lit AF.
I'm not. I'm really dark over here. I need to find a way to like get a filter that puts like a
Dark like you're human.
kind of dark.
I kind of feel like I look super pale. Like, I'm a vampire.
You're who we're fighting all
Oh, you need a
along.
ring light right
But
here.
you lost your fangs.
I'm a vampire.
Oh, actually, I got this.
There you go.
Hold on.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo.
Doesn't do it.
Doesn't do that.
It doesn't do a thing because it's still like 7 o'clock
Way
at night
too
on the
bright
West
out.
Coast.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can just light
I
your
would
neck.
Tell you what, I'll light my neck. Look, see, I shave it. I'm not a neckbeard.
I kind of am right now.
That's fine.
I need to
You
get
got
rid
fantastic nails, though.
of it. I do.
All right. The closet. Home sweet home. Good. Good. I like our chat tonight, even though it's. Oh, hey, look, it's Taryn.
I bring all the peoples.
Oh, hi.
You bring all the girls to the yard.
Turn's
and
the
they're
one that
like-
hates Chad, right?
Yes, correct.
But
Okay.
why would anybody hate Chad?
All right, and so you're playing the stunt woman,
Yeah.
and
Actually,
after
I've played
you know what, I
it.
think people are showing up. Oh, look, everybody's showing up now because they're used to us starting 5 minutes late.
Yeah, we're actually on time. At least we got our sillies out. There
It's
you
true.
go.
It's true.
That's
We've been
beautiful.
trying. We've been trying. James was even late tonight to the pre-show, and we still started on time because he takes the bus, and the bus hates everyone.
Especially from downtown right now because of all the construction.
downtown?
Because I was hanging out.
You're
He
allowed
has
to
a
hang
life.
out.
We're the
I'm
only
allowed to
people
do
you hang
things,
out
Kelly.
No,
with.
you're not. Your students might see you, and then you'll be like, "Oh, hello. I am human.
Human!
Human."
You try educate people. Human.
All right. So, welcome. This is
Thank
Hunter.
you for
The
conferring.
Well, okay. All right. All right. Hold on. I think I'm gonna start the YouTube version of this right. Okay. Serious face is on. Oh, actually, you know what? And it's almost serious time.
You're breaking Krista here.
I am breaking Krista. Can't a guy hang out these days?
Not
No.
him. Not him.
No, not since the incident.
Goodness gracious me.
There we go. Cool. So, chat, we're going to put you on pause for... Well, not pause. We can't pause you. We don't have those powers yet.
But talk amongst yourselves.
But talk amongst yourselves. And Christine will be moderating occasionally. But we're going to focus down on crying and sobbing and getting stabbed and saving Chad's life.
And naming my puppy.
And naming the puppy. All right. So if you're tuning in from the World of Darkness Onyx Path boards, welcome. It gets more serious very soon. It's just really hard to start. As I'm sure you're aware in your games, I doubt everybody just walks in black suits, black shirts, black ties, and goes, "It's time to roleplay."
Although that could be an interesting approach to it.
It is true. We
Just
should
in
try that one
character
day.
From get-go.
Yeah, like
And then
I
you
have
just
a black blazer.
In the winter, though, when it's not hot out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that we can actually show up in full suit.
There you go.
And
I
not
like the way you
sweat.
think.
I'm actually really looking forward to the rainy season because that means that we can run games and not die.
I do like not dying.
It's
Both
already
in-game and
very
out-of-game.
warm in here.
It was warmer the other day, but
I need new aspiration.
And I am
Oh.
foolishly drinking hot coffee. But I needed those sweet, sweet shots of espresso.
hey James, there is coffee in the kitchen if you want coffee.
ooh, I
13
think I'm okay for the
shots.
moment. I'm just going to keep hydrating for the moment.
Okay, that sounds
Add a
good.
1 to it.
So everybody, make sure you have your full docket of aspirations.
I have 1.
So you should have 1 long term and 2 short terms.
My pencil has been taken, I think, by you.
Okay. Well, there should be an extra pencil on the table, and if there's not, then God hates
Still
you.
James.
I will just take that one back when he puts it down.
All right. So, just to give those of you who are in the chat and it's your first time, so this is Hunter the Vigil, a game of mortals who are going into darkness to find what dwells in the shadows. Our characters are a group of friends who are from the Pacific Northwest, the city of Vancouver. Many of them work in film or adjacent industries. So 2 filmmakers, 1 YouTuber, and then a public service worker and a...
Holistic crystal healing shop owner.
Yeah, so basically, same thing.
Basically a bus driver.
Basically a bus driver, same idea.
Yeah. They're both holistic healing crystals.
Okay, so after the death of a dear friend, a Mr. J. Kahn, the characters got together and tried to find out what killed him, which they put together through some GoPro footage that he was filming for Judah's YouTube channel. They went down, found out, encountered some vampiric entities, ran away, were saved by people who hunt them on the reg, and have been slowly indoctrinated into the world of darkness. This game uses, because they haven't put out 2nd edition Hunter yet, we're using Hunter, the 1st edition rules with the Mortal Remains additions, so if any of the rules sound a little unfamiliar to you, we're trying. They've just taken 6 years to write the book, and we love them, but
6 years to write the book.
6 years is a long time.
Yes.
Do you know that the World of Darkness, like the original World of Darkness, the Mage the Ascension World of Darkness, ended 16 years ago?
Jesus.
Yeah, they published Gehenna and Ascension and Apocalypse 16 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, we're old. Anyway, so old. Anyway, and with that, why don't we start off? Welcome, this is Hunter the Vigil. Last time on Hunter the Vigil, the crew tried to deal with Abel's sudden disappearance.
Bye-bye, boys.
You had been meeting with a contact at a internet cafe in Richmond, British Columbia. When you went out to get the car, a van drove up and seized you, but the rest of them weren't there for that. They went outside looking for you, encountered a strange man, a very disturbing situation involving missing fingers, yellow blood,
Mind rape.
and then drove off to investigate a vision that had been forced upon Christine's character. Meanwhile, Abby and her beau, Chadley, Chadsworth,
There you go, Chadsworth.
Chaddington the third. You guys are never going to hear his real
Tell
name.
us which one in the chat.
Exactly. What do you want?
Yeah, he's just the hanging Chad.
Oh no, why?
It's a dumb joke from like the election from 2001. But 2000? I don't know what year it is. Anyway, I'm a historian. That's so bad. So you were working through some relationship problems at a hotel.
Very drunk.
Very drunk, and rapidly became sobered up when something got into your room. Your friends arrived in time to help save your life.
I watched Chad be heroic.
You're welcome.
And then you drove off, got patched up at the high school where your mentor, Kalika Khan, has been training you in how to be a hunter. And after that, you got a call from the hunters from the Union who asked you for a favor. Apparently, they've managed to trace another one of these bloodsuckers to a place called Glimmer. A club. They've asked that you come and help them because a couple of their hunters are out and they need someone to run point as bait. So I forget the exact moment that we left. So we're just going to jump back in, kind of doing a slight revision of that last phone call, just to get us back into play, if that's all right with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So on the phone, you can hear Lee's voice, deep and steady. Look, Abby, if you're not up for this, that's fine. But we need someone. I can't stand to see this bloodsucker get away.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I feel better than I felt in weeks. Months, maybe.
You feel like super pumped, actually.
Yay, magic, whatever Kalika gave me.
That's true.
But I mean, I'm happy to come. I don't want to put any... I'm not going to decide for anybody else.
Well, talk about it with the rest of your crew and then get back to me.
Okay, give us 15.
I believe it was around like 1 a.m. when
Yeah.
he was calling, and the club doesn't close till 3.
Okay.
Because World of Darkness Vancouver is cooler than real life Vancouver.
It's all hard.
Now, were we all in on that call? I can't remember if he was like
It was on
speakerphone.
It was on speakerphone.
Because I think you and I were like, yeah, let's do this. And
But we were also cautious, if I remember. Like, didn't want to just like go in for the kill, but we're totally happy to look around and play the part.
No, here's the thing, guys. We're still missing Abel. So, like... I mean, if this is as quick and easy a job as Lee says it is, we'll then have them on our side. So if taking a small detour is going to get them to help us, then it's going to be a lot easier with their help. I'm sure they know more than we do.
And
They
you know what?
would've-
Maybe we can get this thing and like ask it some questions because they've been after all of us.
Exactly.
Like they were fucking with my head. They were like going after, like they were in our building. Like what if they're the ones that took Abe? Like honestly, I think this is the way we should go. We should all help try and get this thing and see if we can convince if we're able to capture it and fucking interrogate the thing. Maybe it knows where Abe is.
It's a place to start, and that's more than anything else we have right now.
Kalika stands in the distance inside of the old gymnasium and watches you talk. Are you sure you're up for this?
I'm going.
Yeah, I'm down to.
You're liable to get yourself killed if it's a real vampire.
What, and those things that we just smashed the head in outside weren't real?
What about those things that crawled through our apartment?
Other people are going to be around. They could get hurt.
Well, you know Lee better than we do. Do you trust that he'll be able to corner this thing? Because all we're there is to help around. We're the rodeo clowns in this. If you trust him to round him up, if we distract him properly, I do.
Lee's going to do it regardless of whether or not you go, so maybe you're right.
Exactly.
Did he say what this thing looks for bait? Like, which of us are getting tossed into the ring here?
I'm gonna be the best one to pass off as flirtable, but also be able to handle myself. Faith is the one they're probably going to want to go after more so, but I'm the one that if I get cornered, I'm at least going to be able to fight the thing off. We could always go in together and let that way at least there's two of us, which I think is what Lee was suggesting.
What do you guys think?
We've got nothing for Abe, and if these things have been hounding us like they have, I want to try.
How are you feeling about walking in there?
I've never gone in a club before, so I don't really know. Precious little baby.
Oh, Faith!
But it's the ones we just faced seemed so mindless. Could they truly have been the same sort of thing that played so much with our minds? Didn't you say that in the parking garage you thought Abel had died in front of you? Something made you see that. So I guess are there smarter ones out there? And if he's if this one is in a club restraining itself and hunting, isn't that seems more dangerous? But at the same time, we have to find Abel.
And we know to expect that now. We didn't know to expect to see shit we shouldn't be seeing. We know we're going in there, and this is Krista out of character calling in our new merit. We know that this is coming. We're prepared for it. We know what to look for.
And if this is the kind of thing that we're supposed to be going after, at least we got somebody experienced with us this time running the show.
I might not have to wreck a hotel room this time.
Just the fucking steps.
Well, hopefully it'll be outside, if that's what Lee says. Lee says he wants us to get it out of there and get it secluded, which I guess might be another hotel room, but if I have to throw another person through a TV, I gotta throw another person through a TV. What can I say? Won't be the first, won't be the last.
Okay, we're agreed that we're going to be doing this. Let's get in the car and we'll talk out the details.
Yeah. I will pull Chad aside
Oh.
if he's still here.
Chad will kind of walk like, "Hey babe, what's up?"
So, this is why I've been lying to you.
Because you're a monster hunter?
Yeah.
How long have you been a monster hunter?
How long? A couple weeks?
Oh, like 2 weeks
Yeah.
at the most.
Like 2 weeks?
Babe, we can't have secrets like this. If you're hunting monsters, I gotta know.
And we had that discussion. Like I said,
We
had the that discussion was a couple hours
no,
ago.
this is
We've had
no,
it.
this
We're
is
talking
no,
about it now.
no. We're not talking about it now. This totally breaches one of our initial relationship boundaries. I said if you ever got superpowers, you would tell me.
I don't have superpowers.
This is like right next to that. If you're hunting monsters, you're basically Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I didn't know that's what it was. I legitimately at first just thought they were some kind of drug addicts. But apparently they are supernatural creatures, and I'm finally starting to accept that. And I'm sorry I didn't share that
They
with
could be
you.
supernatural drug addicts. You don't know.
Exactly.
I don't think
See?
you should really stigmatize.
Okay, fine. Maybe they're both. Maybe one before the other. Who knows? It doesn't matter. I'm
Okay.
telling you now. I'm sorry. I apologize.
He'll kiss you. Full on, lots of tongue.
Awesome. Yep. In that way, and everyone's just doing one of these.
William's gonna go and get the car.
I'm just gonna go up, tap him on the shoulder, and be
And
like,
like, what?
Chad, I'm sorry.
Sorry, monster hunting's hard.
But
You understand.
we've gotten called to go help with another one, and we're hoping that this might help us find Abel's, so we really need to go.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I feel great. I don't know what kind of adrenaline or whatever that was that Kalika gave me, but
Hey, you know I trust you, right?
yes, and I trust you.
What do you need? Like, do you need stuff from the house?
My revolver? It's in the safe
You're
in
just
the
gonna-
closet.
Maybe we should stay here for now. Not go anywhere alone while those things are hunting us. Especially.
This is why I said don't go home originally.
So that didn't work so well.
Yep.
At least here. Well,
I don't want to split any of us up.
They followed you, Kalika will say, pointing finger at you. That means that they have your scent. You bled a lot in the tunnel.
Would there be any reason for them to go after Chad? I mean, the ones that were at the hotel are dead now. So
I mean, he probably smells like you.
No, blood's different.
So if he went somewhere that wasn't my house, it should be fine.
I would think so.
Alright. Okay, in that case, Chad, what I need from you is I need you to know that you are safe. And yes, I know you can handle yourself.
Faith will just start crying.
Oh, Faith.
It's so precious.
Oh.
Talking about her partner being a snake.
I'm so
hey,
sorry.
hey, we're gonna find him, okay? We're gonna find him.
Meanwhile, across the city, because segues are great. Rough, strong hands carry you. They pull you down into a creaking wooden chair that groans under your weight. Thick, knotted, frayed rope wraps around your naked wrists. You can smell sweat and your own fetid breath echo back at you inside of that black mask of cloth. You hear sounds of footfalls wandering around in the darkness, and someone wearing hard-soled shoes. A woman's voice speaks next to your left ear. Are you comfortable?
No. No, not at all, actually. Do I recognize the voice? Is it the same?
Oh, you're right. I apologize. Are you comfortable?
No, I'm really not, actually. I would like to know where I am and what's going on.
Fear not, child. You're in a holy place.
And maybe why you threw me in the van out in the parking lot.
The voice moves around. You can hear it coming from in front of you. I think it's fine now. You can take off the mask. Those same rough hands reach up along your jawline and wrench the black bag from your head. Sweet air fills your lungs, and as you look around, you can see that the light here is almost blinding. But it's just a room full of candlelight votives. You're in a church. The prayer votives at the front, it's a Catholic church, and it's overflowing with dripping wax candles, all singular prayers to Jesus or to the Virgin Mary or to the Father himself. And as you look around in the darkness, you get that moment where the light stretches out of each candle flame as your eyes try to adjust the glare, the strobing.
Where am I?
You're at home. You're at your church. At our church. One of the only safe ones. And it is, of course, the nun, Sister Pauline, who you met on the ferry.
And this is Abel's church?
This is Abel's church.
Oh, Jesus.
What's your priest's name?
I'm not sure if I gave him a name.
Well, let's find out. Is it Howard, Ken, Jacob, Brian, Saul, Herschel, Cecil, Robert?
Saul. Saul.
Okay, so Father
Saul.
Father Saul Garza.
Saul Garza.
Father
Boy.
Father Garza. In the distance, you can see your priest standing at the very base of the row of pews, looking at you with his mouth agape. Sister Pauline, is this... it's quite necessary.
Sister, Father, what am I doing here? What's going on?
I hear through the grapevine that you've been hunting demons.
Yes.
You're doing the Lord's work, son.
Yes. I'm helping some friends with it. We stumbled upon it.
Are your intentions pure?
I mean, is killing demons would be considered unpure?
Sometimes, yes. For wrath does dwell in the heart of the righteous man.
That is true.
And the sinner alike. I would remind you, these are not the days that we think they are. These are not the good days of good news. Please, do you remember your Bible?
He does. I don't.
Revelations 9:6. Would you like... do me a favor. Just give me an int in academics roll to see if you can remember it off the top of your head.
+1 bonus for being Catholic?
No. Like, You don't get +1 to make a pizza if you're Italian. Like,
That's 1.
it's something about death and flesh. Death and flesh and death and death. There's a lot of death in that sentence.
You want me to read it?
He doesn't remember the entire thing. I can I'll read it in just a moment.
Death, more death.
And in those days, men shall seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. Do you understand what that means, son?
I mean, how does that relate to this?
Do you love Jesus Christ and all of his works, my son?
Yes.
Do you deny Satan and all of his wickedness for all of your days?
Yes.
And yet you complain about being uncomfortable inside of a house of the Lord. I would remind you, and she will gesture behind you, others have been more uncomfortable. And you glance, and your chin is halfway moved before you realize that she's pointing at the crucifix above you. The grimacing visage of your Lord and Savior nailed to wood. The blood dripping down his hands, crown, side, and feet. My child, you have entered into a world that is far beyond anything you thought.
I barely even know what it is.
Would you like to learn? I believe you would.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would.
Then you'll have to prove your faith. Erwin, bring out the brazier. The man that had grabbed you walks and brings a rattling cast iron brazier. It's topped with coals that are smoking orange. Do you love Jesus Christ and all of his works?
Yes.
She'll nod. The man known as Erwin, a tall, ruddy-skinned man with like a nose that's been broken down the center at least twice, a slight underbite and crooked teeth, but with big, meaty hands and biceps that barely fit inside of his shirt, reaches down and puts what to you looks like a fire poker into the coals. He rolls it around as she talks, and as she talks, you can hear,
How much does Abe love Jesus?
Better be a lot.
Someone write that quote down.
On it.
I got it. You continue.
Oh boy!
I would also remind you of Matthew 27:52. You're hunting things that should be dead. And the tombs broke open, and the bodies of many holy people who had died were raised to life. But this is the inverse of that. These are those who should have stayed dead. These are abominations upon the land. We have existed inside of the church for hundreds of years. We, and she'll reach inside of her habit and pull out a very thick cross. A distinct shape, very square and unornate. It's like a lump of iron hanging from a chain almost. It sags between her, guess between her aging breasts, I guess, on the habit, but it's a habit. It sags down her front, and do you know what we are?
I have no idea who you are. Other than, obviously, no.
One might call us an inquisition. She'll nod to Erwin, who will raise the poker, and you'll see at the tip of it is a simple metal cross, glowing red hot. Do you have faith?
Yes.
Do you want me to show you what faith does?
Yes.
We have been with the church for a long time. We have done his good works. We have rooted out evil. We have hunted it down in its foul beds. Erwin slowly approaches you. You can see the steam rising off the tip.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ paved the way for the resurrection of all who believe in him. And she watches the orange tip dance in the darkness toward you. Speak to the children of Israel, saying, if a woman have conceived seed, born a man-child. So many interesting quotes from the book. Would you like to hear one?
Yes, sister.
Behold, I will make Jerusalem a cup of trembling unto all the people round about, and then they shall be in the siege, both against Judah and against Jerusalem. And in that day I will make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all the people of the earth be gathered together against it. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. And as she says that, the poker comes toward your face. And she wraps her fingers around it and clutches. And you can hear the sound of sizzling meat. And you can smell burning, charred flesh. She shudders for a moment. And then opens her hand. And you see smooth, wrinkled, unharmed flesh. The power of the Lord is mighty. Do you believe in Jesus Christ and cast out evil in all of its ways?
Yes, sister.
Then tell him to do it. Erwin looks down at you.
Okay.
He'll reach forward and grab the front of your shirt and rip it open and stabs you in the chest with the brand. It burns like hell. Take a point of lethal damage, please. And as it burns, are you going to scream, or are you going to try to hold it in?
I'm gonna try and hold it.
Okay, can I give me a stamina and resolve roll?
Stamina and resolve?
Yep. Yep. Or stamina and composure, whichever you prefer. Yeah, that awkward moment when you have to talk about the nun's boobs. You are correct, Taryn.
Yep.
That's a 2.
2. You're going to bite your lip to the point where it bleeds a little bead of blood inside of your mouth. And then he'll pull back. And you can see the little bits of skin stuck to the brand as it tears bits of your poor, damaged flesh away with it. Like a Band-Aid. leftover steak on a skillet.
Oh.
He pulls back and douses it in a jug of water nearby. The Lord wasn't comfortable as well. The Lord knew pain. Did that hurt, Abel Johnson?
Yes.
Good. Life is pain. And life in the Malus Maleficarum is agony. But it doesn't come without its perks. And though I walk through the shadow, the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. And she begins to do the Lord's Prayer, and she puts that wrinkled hand on top of your wound. And it hurts for a moment, but then like a jolt coming out of an electrified paddle, like a CPAP, bringing your heart back to life. Energy, electricity jolts through you, and you'll arch forward, straining at the ropes. And she'll pull her hand away. And the scar remains. But as if you gained it in childhood. You belong to Jesus Christ now. You belonged to him before, but I suppose now he's your boss. Erwin, you can untie him. There are monsters in this world. Old and powerful monsters. They have no compulsion to be merciful. They have no qualms with raping and killing and supping on the bones of babies. Our Lord has asked that we prevent this from happening, like good Catholics. And like all good Catholics, he's given us tools, miracles. And if that doesn't work, she'll look over and Erwin will cock a shotgun. Would you like to become a member of the Witch's Hammer? Would you like to crusade in Jesus Christ's name against the darkness and run down all that comes before you?
Yes.
Well, praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.
Okay, that's a new quote.
That. Boom.
You'll feel a wrench behind you. We don't have much time. Recently, one of our members was killed. You'll find that the Malus Maleficarum has people all around this city. However, the active hunters are rare. You, for the time being, will tell them not what happened. You will tell them not about us. And this will be your test of faith, my son. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Well, with that in mind, you'll probably need an alibi. We'll be seeing you shortly. My son, if you really want to join us, when you find that fangy piece of excrement, she'll cast a glance up at the crucifix when she holds back the swear. Prove your worth. Bring us his bloody fangs, And I'll teach you how to channel God's love. Or his hate. For he loves all of us. But he sure does hate a bloodsucker. I'm proud of you. Now about that alibi. And you'll see a movement out of the corner of your eye just in time for Erwin's shotgun to connect with the side of your head.
Of course.
And you're up. Let's go back over here. Here you go, Mike. Here you go, Mike.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so happy that
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 was
quote came
Sister
up.
Pauline, was that?
That was Sister Pauline.
Pauline Navarro.
I liked that was the test of faith, not to tell us.
Because you gotta have faith, the faith, the faith.
I think Abe has a new catchphrase when he kills stuff.
Alright. So back over here, you comfort Faith as she's crying.
I try to. Awkwardly.
Do that
because
awkward,
that's
like,
my brother's
brother-in-law.
girlfriend.
That should be a weird roll at a minus
Look,
something.
Look, we're gonna find him, okay? Like just patting the shoulder, like we're gonna find him, okay?
She will turn and clutch onto you and just like bury her face on you and just start sobbing.
Alright, and she's
Is that my phone?
It's your phone.
I will turn and
It's
lunge.
okay.
Oh, there
Oh, thank Christ.
Hello?
Hello, is this
behind the computer?
is this Faith Martin?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, this is Officer Hobbs calling from the Vancouver PD. Do you know what's your name, son?
Abel Johnson.
Yeah, Abel, that's what it was. Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Well, do you have a vehicle? Can we drop him off somewhere? He's having trouble remembering exactly where he's supposed to be going. Looks like he got mugged.
Oh my god. Yes.
Or hit by a car. Do you... We're taking a statement right now, but he asked that we call you.
Where is he?
We're down on East Hastings.
Okay, where are we right now? Like,
You
how
are
far
in
away?
Surrey, so you're about a 25-minute drive at this time of night.
We're just over in Surrey. We can be there in about 30 minutes?
Where are we going?
East Hastings.
Where's Glimmer?
It could be on the way. It's a little out of your way to go there, but with a car or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
East Hastings for...
Abel.
Shit, yeah, we good.
Turn around and start driving, Abby.
Yep.
He'll
Yeah,
give you,
towards the car-
he'll
we
give you
haven't
the
started.
address on East Hastings.
Okay, thank you.
Will, start the car!
Start the car! Start the
It's
car!
already started. What are you guys waiting for?
We were
So-
inside still.
Sorry, I'm trying to...
So, the officer will question you. So, do you remember what happened? You don't have your wallet anymore?
No, I was outside of a strip mall, getting into my car, and that's basically the last thing I remember happening. I don't really know when that was.
You don't have a concussion.
I sure feel like I do.
Well, you've got quite a goose egg there.
Oh,
Look, I'm lucky that I was walking by and heard you groaning. He'll shine a pen light in your eyes and just give you one more check over.
where did you find me again?
You were in that, he'll gesture over and you can see about 20 bags of trash overflowing out of a dumpster.
Oh god, so I stink.
You don't smell great, no.
Oh, great. That's nice.
Smell better than your car does, though.
Well, you don't have any ID on you. So I'm gonna wait around until Faith gets here.
Oh,
And
Thank the
she
Lord.
can, well, I wouldn't say that, but if she can give me some information, I can start looking into this case for you. Sorry you've had a rough night.
it happens, especially in this city.
Well, look, this rain's pretty bad. Do you want to come sit in the squad car?
Yeah, please.
He'll go and open the back door for you to go sit in. It's not comfortable, but it's surprisingly sterile and disinfected. And he'll just kind of he'll leave you alone basically, and just kind of he pulls up a check on you. You can see that it's got your photo on the screen on the laptop up ahead, and so you don't remember anything at all?
No.
No. At least nothing worse happened to you. Could have been a lot worse this side of town. The homeless encampment's not more than about 6 blocks that way.
Mm.
You said you work at TransLink?
Yeah.
Which I'm glad I don't have your job.
I mean, usually it's not that bad.
Sure thing, buddy. So you're taking
Probably Abby's truck, because his car is gross. Then the other vehicle,
You didn't watch the episode. You don't know.
you'll find out. Involves a lot of goo.
Isn't it always?
As it should. So yeah, I guess we're gonna take Abby's truck.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna assume it's a full cab.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 5 of us, so that works good. I will ask
And the dog.
Kalika, and the dog. Well, the dog can hang it wherever.
The dog's going.
Can Kalika give Chad a ride to Chad's actual house? Because it is canon that he actually does have a place. He just always stays at Abby's.
All right.
To Derek, his roommate.
That's fair.
Yeah. Faith will kind of suddenly like come to a bit more and be like, "Yeah, Abby, can you take Judah and I'll take William. We need to take Abel's car. I'm not leaving it here in Surrey. You remember those guys
you know
from
what?
the other
If
day?
you want the smell, you go right ahead.
Yeah, that works. I'm okay with this idea. Come on, let's go.
She
I don't
figures
want to get in that
since
car.
Chad was standing right there, she wasn't going to say William should go with Abby.
Yeah.
She's not that much. She's not like William. Thank you very much.
Like some people that are starting to stir up shit.
Yeah, I can go with her. Yeah, sure. I can give you a lift. Not a problem.
I'm sure Kalika's real happy about that, but thank you. Yeah, thanks, Kalika. I really appreciate it.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks. We'll call you when it's all over.
So you can call.
So, Mike, you are trade out your point of
Call
lethal
him and let him know we're
for
coming.
3 points of bashing damage.
Okay. Lethal was the slash, right?
No, lethal's
lethal's
the
the
X.
Oh,
So slash
bashing
is
is the
And
slash.
bashing heals every 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. So that's 3
Has
points
it
of bash.
been 15 minutes since the fight in the?
Yeah, more
Oh
than
yeah, yeah.
everybody
I still
should
have
be.
a lethal.
Yeah, everyone should have their bashing damage healed.
Thing with the stuff and the. I guess Will and Faith can go get Abel, and we can just go straight to the.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. All right, Judah and I are gonna head toward Lee, and we'll meet you guys there.
Okay, don't do anything until we get there, okay?
Of course. Walk to the car. I will call Lee.
Here, you're driving.
Hello?
Hey, it's Judah. We're Abby and I are on the way, and the rest should be following. I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes behind us. We should be there in what? What do you say, Abby? 20 minutes?
25.
Half an hour?
Okay, I'll be waiting out front.
Okay.
Look for a Ford F-150
Ford F-150. Got it.
silver.
Silver. Alright, is it just you?
Yeah, unfortunately, but I'm glad I've got backup.
Alright. We'll be there soon. Oh, you still
What?
there?
Yep, still here.
What does this bloodsucker look like? Do you have a picture or anything?
I've got a bad one. Hold on, I'll send it over.
Perfect.
Might as well hold on. to it.
Actually,
Yeah.
No, actually I don't.
Okay.
So let me retcon that because I forgot something. No, they don't show up on camera.
Oh, shoot. Right. I think I knew
Actually, sure. Let me show you.
No, I think I... Wait, you have...
Sort of.
Yeah, I think I ran across something like that, I know what you're talking about.
I'll send it to you anyway, just so you can see.
Yeah.
You need some training.
What does it look like anyway? Like, can you describe it?
5'10", Caucasian male, black rimmed glasses, black dark brown hair somewhere in there, slightly Asiatic features, maybe grandparent, something like that. Thin boned, wearing a blue button up shirt, tucked into black pants, tight.
Okay, cool.
It looks like a nerd who's trying to get laid.
Is out of character.
Yeah.
On the way there.
Yes. Tim Hortons.
Not Tim Hortons.
Okay.
We don't happen to be passing by Set, do we? Or one of the warehouses, like the Set warehouses where I would have worked. I want to get clothes.
Well, they're all over Vancouver. Would you give me a wits plus professional training roll?
Cool.
Yeah.
Wits plus professional training. Uno.
One success. Actually, there's one that's a little bit out of your way. Adds about 5 minutes to your trip. But, yeah, you should be able to get in. And you actually still have the key for that. And if not, actually, you have a friend.
Who might be able to help me out.
I meant
if
the
not.
security guard's probably your friend.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I've got a friend that can lock
Yeah, we
but no, that
probably know
works
the
well,
security
too.
guards pretty
Yeah,
well.
of course, yeah. Okay, that works too. So let's do that.
All right.
So I'll stop by there and go in.
So she'll take you into this warehouse that's, it doesn't look like it should be here, really. It's kind of just above a boutique shop in this area. But it's rows and rows and rows of just costumes and props. And it's in this really... Boutique shop's probably a very generous expression for that. More like a corner drugstore type of vibe. Like, this is on Hastings Street, on West Hastings at this point. Or wait, no, that was not the way that East and West work. On Over There Street.
Okay.
This one's going to be just off of...
Pender?
Yeah, it's going to be off Pender. My Vancouver geography fell out of my head for a second. I'm like, it's on Ninth Street. No, it's not. Ninth Street doesn't do that.
All right. Oh, you're looking for an outfit?
Yeah, if we're supposed to be alluring a vampire.
Hey, thanks for, I'll start looking through shit too.
I'm going to the Riverdale section.
I'll
Okay.
follow.
Probably.
Hey, thanks for giving me a ride. That was kind of good getting away from Faith there. She's kind of clean. Like, that was awkward.
Really?
She's dating my brother.
Yeah, but she was in pain and hugging you. It's not like she was trying to make out with you.
No, I'm not a touchy-feely...
You're not a touchy person.
Just take it easy there. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not...
that just opened up a whole fun can of worms for me, sir. And she'll just keep looking through stuff.
All right, so go ahead.
Son of a bitch.
You two can dress however you would like.
Okay.
How to the nines are you going for a club?
Not terribly. Like, it's... to be fair, like, Abby wears jeans and t-shirts around the clock.
Now, the Riverdale section is honestly not going to fit somebody who actively, like, works out with weights.
That's true. It's only the boys' stuff would.
You could totally go into Letterman's jacket.
Yes.
But, like the girls on those shows are usually 5 foot, 5'1",
This is very
right?
true.
But she might have access to the stunt kind of half wardrobe, like the ones that are meant.
Yeah,
that
probably not that.
that are done so you can be like thrown around and blowing up and.
Oh yeah, but probably not a
Not
Riverdale.
a Riverdale. Yeah, I'll start to look through those and go.
You're going to the
"Jesus Christ,
CW section.
Precisely, yeah. Looking through, going, God, these skirts are short. And then go find somewhere else.
Half
and
the cast has seen it already. It's not a big deal.
That's fair. So yeah, she'll find like a nice top and like a tight pair of jeans or something like that.
Are you sure you don't want one of those skirts? If you're supposed to be bait?
I guess. Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab something. Out of the Riverdale section, I'll grab something for Faith.
All right.
Because you're small, right? Faith is short.
Fairly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll grab something for Faith. Yeah, she'll grab something that's like a low cut top and tight jeans.
I'll
Okay.
grab something for William and Abel too.
Okay.
Like,
Abel will
just
probably
random
need different
stuff.
clothes, yeah. Just in general, yeah.
I don't know that.
No, you don't.
We could definitely change the clothing.
Yeah.
So I'll just be grabbing a bunch of random stuff. What about this?
Yeah, sure. That should
Hey.
fit.
Is there anything here that we could actually use to fight this thing if we need to?
Why don't you make me an intelligence plus investigation roll?
Can I help?
Yes. Do it at a -1 because of unfamiliarity and the sheer number of props and things here.
Cool. Intelligence and...
Do you have no investigation?
Yeah.
Would you like to spend willpower? Or are you going to save it?
I think I need. Oh, I do get my wrist back though.
Nope.
Did you not? Oh yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
So glancing around, you pick up what looks like a sword. And
Hey, what about this?
And it squirts blood on the floor.
Oh, come on, watch the costumes. Nothing.
Put it back.
No, you really can't find anything. Except really mundane stuff. Like there's like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
don't
a
think any
normal
of this is gonna
baseball
help.
bat. It's already covered in blood. Or
Oh, we've got a couple of
Corn
those
syrup.
already.
Yeah. No, if this were the supernatural warehouse, tons of guns.
Okay.
But not here. So we will continue.
okay. All right, so you'll grab your stuff and go. Now, meanwhile, back in your car, what are you doing? Who's sitting in the back? Are you sitting in the front?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. The dog is just going from side to side in the back seat. Out this one window. At this window.
I'll just be.
You okay?
Yes.
You can feel the curiosity of your dog in the back seat. And just, like, it's kind of a shard, like a splinter in your mood right now. The dog is quite happy. And you can just feel that presence in your mind, just like the happy dog in the back seat.
I need to name the dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we should do that. Do you have any ideas?
I was kind of thinking maybe Benny. Yeah, well.
Why Benny? I mean, I don't know. It sounds actually. I kind of like it, but I was curious.
Saint Benedict is protection against evil. It's a patron saint.
Yeah. Let's go with that. That sounds pretty good. Hello, Benny.
People generally wear Saint Benedict medals for protection against evil.
Oh.
So,
One of the ears
Thought I could
goes
get
kind
him
of
one.
crooked.
how'd you like that, Benny?
Oh, my shoulder.
If a dog can give you a look of indifference,
All right, Benny it is. Or well, Benedict, but Benny for general usage.
So, what did Abel say happened to him?
He didn't. That was a officer. They think he was mugged, but
They think
He's-
Abel was mugged.
but he's on East Hastings. Like, did they mug him in Surrey and take him to East Hastings and dump him?
That
Like,
yeah, and like that's
what the?
and fast too, because we were like walking out the door like just after he was.
probably Chad, probably. Benedict Arnold.
Fuck off, chat. Fuck off.
All right. So you continue driving along the way. You can still see the places in the front, like the laminate on the dashboard that is slightly pockmarked, where the viscous substance that splashed on it ate a hole.
Oh god, it's probably eaten through the seat too.
In places.
Yeah.
It's gone neutral after a certain point.
Yeah, but okay, Will is still gonna be like kind of riding sideways, so he can at least keep his ass off of that
That's
stuff.
fair. Put a shopping bag under your ass.
There
just
you
in
go.
case,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's a good idea.
I need a chair condom.
Wait, how clean is Abel's car?
You need to check
Not
on it.
anymore.
I mean, it was always fairly
It
clean.
ain't clean no more. Okay.
It is able.
All right. Is there anything else we could think of doing before we get this whole thing started?
Pick up people?
Yeah, we're already doing that. Can't do that any faster. I mean, I really hope one of those things hasn't done some mental shit to him.
Meanwhile, in the squad car. So, everything, you feeling any better? Do you need some... Look, I'm not supposed to do this, but do you need some Advil or something? Things are pretty goosey.
Yeah, some Advil would be nice if you have some.
Yeah, hold on. He'll slide the little shutter aside and shake a couple of extra strengths into your hand.
Oh, he's gonna pop them.
You need, like, water. I've got old coffee up here. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll hand you a bottle of, like, Kirkland water.
Hit, pop, chug, 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 chug.
Oh, the entire thing goes down.
Oh, that feels better.
Wow. Look, sorry you're having a rough night.
Not the only one who has rough nights.
Yeah, you're not kidding. It's just, I gotta ask. You don't remember anything.
No.
These guys took your wallet.
Mm-hmm.
They took your phone.
Mm-hmm.
But why did they leave anything on you? Like, why was that in your pockets? And he'll gesture back. And on the seat next to you is the only thing that was on you. A pair of pliers. With a wide grip. One of the rubberized grips.
I have no idea. It's just like a random pair of pliers.
Well, you remember what she said?
Take the fangs.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did.
Yeah, you gotta have a pair of dental pliers sitting next to you. Stainless steel with the rubber grips so the teeth don't slip.
No, I'm not too sure.
Maybe they were gonna steal your fillings or something?
Maybe. Oh well. Grab him, put him into his pocket.
A car will pull up in front of the police car. You'll recognize it as yours.
Oh, that's my car!
Well, the night's looking up. Let me let you out. And he'll get out and open the door for you. You'll see a police officer with red hair and a mustache opening a car door, and you'll see Abel. His shirt's ripped. He's got quite a goose egg that's kind of swollen his eye over on one side. By the way, you can heal 1 point of bashing.
Okay.
But otherwise, he seems unharmed.
Okay, well, I park the car and fling myself out of it. And... yeah, pretty much.
All right, well, that answers that. So you two...
Oh my goodness.
I'm okay.
You okay, big guy?
I'm okay.
All right. I'm going to release you into her custody.
Thank you, officer.
Yeah, thank you. Abel.
What a time.
Here, and he'll hand you his card.
Thank you.
If you have any problems or if you remember anything at all, call me.
Will do.
If we find your stuff, we'll call you.
Awesome.
At
Thank
least
you.
they didn't take your car.
At least, yeah. Thank you, officer. Have a good night.
Both have a good night.
Thank you.
I hope.
I should just be.
He'll give Faye the big
tucked
hug.
around.
Should I give you two a minute or?
She'll just flap her hand at him and snuggle back.
Abel does not smell very good.
She doesn't give a flying.
Yay, finally somebody who doesn't care.
All right.
Oh boy.
So what do you do?
Hope coming to pick me up wasn't too much of an inconvenience tonight.
Well, we still got something to take care of.
Oh, what's going on now? What did I miss? How long have I been out for?
Well, it's about 2 a.m.
Yeah, what time did I get none nap?
Only about 2.5, 3 hours.
Oh, about 3 hours ago. Okay.
Yeah, what happened?
I have no clue.
How the hell did you get all the way over here?
I was walking out to my car in front of the cafe, and yeah, because they had said something about my lights being on, and I reached in to turn them off, and that's it. And then I woke up in a pile of garbage. Right over there, actually.
How will Disable lie to me?
That's a very good question.
Can you give me a manipulation plus subterfuge roll? And don't forget that willpower is a thing.
Yup.
So, what's he rolling against?
Anybody who feels that they would be suspicious of this can roll a wits plus subterfuge roll.
I'm not sure. I don't think I'd be suspicious, but...
The subterfuge is generally a little better, but empathy if you want.
I am a little concerned because especially since we know that mind altering is out there.
Sure.
Would deflecting count as a specialty? This is
Yes. Yeah, he is kind of deflecting. He's kind of doing a quick cover.
2.
2?
Only 2.
3.
Yeah, it just kind of twinges a little. There's something slightly off.
Okay.
There's mindfuckery going on though, so I don't know. But at the same point, it sits a little greasy in your stomach.
Well, we gotta get moving. The others are already gonna be a glimmer. We gotta get.
Yeah, Lee called for help.
Alright, well I guess
Got
let's...
one of his sites, so
I guess let's go help.
I think
Do you want me
the
to?
plan was to send me and Abby in to try and lure it out. It's at a club.
Have you ever been to a club? Neither have I.
All right.
Okay.
This is somewhere I can actually help.
Okay.
And can I give her the clinical crash course on club life?
Yeah, go ahead and make me just.
What would that be?
That would be socialize and probably intelligence.
I would argue you would get professional training on that.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, you'd be able to use professional training.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's your professional training skills?
My professional training skills are socialize, and politics.
Yep. So you get to use. Do you have 9 again yet?
I think I do. I've got professional training 4.
Then yes, you do.
Okay.
You should have a 3rd skill by this point.
I think it's. Oh, sorry. I think persuasion as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So intelligence 2, socializing 2, integrating 1 because that sounds like it should apply, right? Yeah. So I got 5 dice with 9 again. Oh. 2.
2 successes. So he'll give you a good rundown of just like the most important thing about clubbing is to look bored, dance, drink,
Or at least look like you're drinking.
look like it's basically the real life equivalent of like an Instagram feed.
You know what? I
Try to look better than everybody else.
You know?
I'll probably give her the same rundown I give to starlets going out to like events about like proper like ways of acting and stuff like that. How to kind of rough things about like how to deflect off people you don't want. You know how to order a safety drink, etc., etc.
Okay.
Sounds really complicated.
And then you get to the car, and Abel sees his car.
Oh yeah, we're still outside of my car.
Your car looks fine, actually, and as you're walking to it, you step through some of the puddles. The rain's just coming down in little Pacific Northwest spits now. And it smells like petrochlor outside, and it's just all rain smell and ozone, and you open the car door, and it smells like plastic vomit. Like someone vomited like My Little Pony plastic.
And then it burned.
Yes. Like it smells like burnt hair and burnt rubber. And you can see places where your dashboard has been melted in splashes. Like someone like just sprinkled lava inside of the car. Just a couple tablespoons. Nothing major. But you know how there's that little hood overhang between like your dashboard and then like all of your lights and everything there? You can actually see a shaft of light through that down. Like as you look down from standing, you can see the edge of your gas gauge, both over and under the hood of the. Yeah.
Okay.
Faith will get in the driver's seat.
Hey, I remember that dog.
It's a fantastic dog. This is Benny.
This dog has actually got some kills to its name now.
It's a
saved
fitting
my
name.
life.
I'm gonna save questions about what happened in my car for later on when I wake up tomorrow morning, I think.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
The dog will look suddenly proud.
Faith will just start explaining about the creepy guy that smelled and looked
Mike
weird.
wasn't there, so you'll have to explain it.
Yeah, I am.
No,
I'm
I think he means in character.
Full
No,
on.
Mike has no idea, so you'll have to give him more context than that, I think.
Well, you didn't let me finish.
All right,
So
sorry. No, let's go back. Sorry.
she'll start explaining about this creepy guy that walked up to the car and wouldn't like stop talking to her and pretend like he had information, and he grabbed her face and did weird mind shit, and yeah.
You had weird mind shit happen to you?
Yeah. And the dog bit his hand and ripped his fingers off.
And that's what melted through your dashboard.
Yeah.
Wait, his...
Blood was like yellow.
And caustic.
Oh boy.
It was weird. And it happened right after you disappeared. It's been a really long night.
It sounds like it. But are you okay now?
And then he gave me a vision, and the vampires were attacking Abby and Chad in their hotel, and we had to go there and save Abby and Chad, and I got my throat like bitten and ripped, and Benny saved me. He ripped a vampire's face off.
Benny's a good dog.
Do you actually say that in character?
Oh yeah.
I would say that seems like Benny's a good dog.
How?
So, is Faith's throat all like bandaged up?
Nope.
No, it's just all like
It's
She's
fine.
got scarring,
It's
doesn't
fine.
she?
No.
No? She's completely fine.
she's completely fine.
Kalika had something. That fixed it. She fixed Abby too. Chad was fantastic. She is just like fucked.
I saw those eyebrows.
No, he was. Even Will has to admit, like, he and Will bonded over murder of a.
They're gonna have a bromance, okay?
There's some measure of respect.
Okay, that sounds like an eventful 3 hours.
Yeah. And then somehow you got mugged and taken to East Hastings from Surrey and dropped there.
Yeah.
See that sounds kind of strange.
Why would they do that? Was it vampires? Do you remember anything?
Not right now, no.
Yeah. Faith, are you okay to drive?
I'm fine!
I'm just saying, you know, I could drive and you two could talk in the back seat or something.
I'm good. I could go seduce a vampire.
And then I think we should probably cut the scene there.
I have to go seduce a vampire.
Okay, I'm fine.
You're in that. You're in that.
That was
piece.
Yes.
fantastic.
Okay, that was actually hard because I had to work myself up to cry and get the right voice tone.
That was fantastic.
It's okay, that's good. All right, so with that slight stopover, and you, I've got the chat shut off, Mike.
I know. I'm looking awkwardly at the camera.
As is the way of your people.
With the detour to go grab the clothing and the detour to go grab the boy.
Oh, it was a power cable.
Okay. You'll reach the downtown core about the same time. In a nearby alley, you'll see a large silver truck parked next to a dumpster. Lee is outside, smoking a cigarillo and leaning on the hood of his car, or leaning against the hood of his truck.
Oh, she'll have had you drive.
As you slowly idle by looking for him,
Yeah.
he'll notice you and wave you into the alley. He'll walk up to the front, the side of your window, and hand you a pass. Put that on your dashboard. You look at it, it says event services. It's a City of Vancouver parking pass. It's just for people who are setting up for gigs and stuff.
Cool.
Give it back when you're done. Those are not cheap to get, and they let you park just about anywhere you're not supposed to park after hours.
Nice.
Where are the others?
They should be here soon, I think.
You'll see your brother's car pull up.
Great. I'm going to park and get out of the car and wait for them to get out.
Lee stands there, his giant anvil-shaped beard and mustache jutting out of his face. He waves you in, looking like a brawny man. Pre-shave. Because they shaved him recently and it was weird. Right? Heresy. He does the same thing, hands you a parking pass.
Oh, hey, one of these.
I'll hop out of the truck with the changes of clothing, and I'll walk over to the car, and I'll knock on the window on Abel's side.
I'm opening the door.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you need this. Here. And hand you an outfit.
Thanks.
One for you two. Swing it around the back.
The smell of trash and molten rubber pours out of the car.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm not putting this on in here.
And I'll go around the other side and open the door for Faith. And this is for you. Not your normal look, but I think it will work.
It weighs a lot less than all of the clothes you normally wear.
Like, combined?
Yes.
Oh.
The skirt is almost 6 inches.
I will climb into the trunk of the SUV area where it's going to be darker and probably has tinted windows and change.
This skirt's maybe 6 inches.
Which way are you going?
I'll go that way.
Okay, just don't kick stuff.
No problems.
Just don't kick Chris.
Okay.
No, that's
I can
okay.
handle that.
Okay, just don't kick the mic cord.
Wait, I was gonna say, I feel like Chris would deal with being kicked better than the
mic-
microphone.
As soon as
Sorry.
Judas sees Abel, it's just like, where the fuck were you, loser?
I'm mugged and
No,
dumped
do you know
in
how upset
garbage.
she was?
So you guys are outside the car doing this while she's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
changed into like
So you just hear,
skimpy as fuck clothes.
Like, I still have, like, freaking tears on me. Like, what the hell? Where were you?
I have no idea.
Guys, hurry up and get changed.
I've spent the last 3 hours doing I have no idea what, and then I found myself in a dumpster.
I'm glad you're okay.
It's good to see you. You'll come over and you'll wipe off the tear. You'll be like, there you go.
I'll give you a hug.
You'll hug.
Is that what she puts her in?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Let's see.
In
Yeah.
a moment.
In a moment. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh. Okay.
So,
And I guess
awkward
she provided
bro
the
hug.
shoes.
Yeah,
and
awkward.
just
Like,
go, Get off me, man. Get off me. You're almost as bad as she is.
it's that kind of thing where it's just like a whack whack.
Yeah.
This
It's like, get off me, man. You're
Just a
almost as
side
bad as she is.
Yeah. The
25.
Alright, those are true stilettos
No,
then.
the Jesus hug.
yes, the Jesus hug. Okay.
Pretty sure she knows how to walk in those.
Mhm.
She's done it before,
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
a lot more covering clothes. Like
Absolutely.
Do I know about this club at all?
Why don't you go ahead and make me an intelligence and streetwise roll?
Cool. I have no points in streetwise.
You don't go clubbing very much.
Wouldn't it be socialize?
I do.
I'll give it to you with socialize. Integrating doesn't apply.
Okay.
Streetwise. 2.
2 successes. Don't forget the 10's reroll.
Actually, that's us.
2.
You know that there's a lot of... This place shows up on message boards a lot. It's not a place... you know what? It's a place that 19 and 20-year-olds go. Especially young girls. They go out to have some fun. And unfortunately, it's a place where they often leave having the opposite. Or they wake up later. This is a lot of the forums. You tend to follow things that are like, oh, you know, missing time, and oh, I have like, oh, strange memory lapses and visions and stuff. This is a place where people go to have a similar type of thing happen to them. There has been quite a birth. Anyway, there is a lot of roofing that happens at this club. As far as that, it usually gets washed up second run DJs. And there is a significant amount of ecstasy and cocaine dealing that goes on inside of here.
Before we talk about anything that's...
Sorry, I just want to give James
2 successes.
2 successes. It's a place to go if you're looking for extras.
Okay.
Lots of young girls who want to be on TV show up here. It's at that stage where... Last game...
Have I had to pick up Duncan from this place?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You think he might have a stake in this place. One thing that you know about this place off the bat is that... Did I say that it was a gay club last time?
No.
No.
Okay. All right. Good. I was like, because that's...
We questioned it because we asked if Will would be an acceptable lure.
Maybe. You never know.
Exactly.
So... You know that this is a place where people go to get fucked up. And that it's a great party place, and that it's wholly forgettable. It's cheap and expendable.
Okay.
It's also fairly dangerous if you're not smart.
Okay.
But 3 out of 5 of you will be fine in there. Like in most clubs. Because that's the way it works. I know it's disgusting, but it's true.
But someplace I could easily like melt into and
Yeah. I mean, not to say that Will has ever done this, but this is definitely a place where you could go and throw the whole "I work in movies" around to basically like bring girls home.
Yeah.
Depending on if Will bottomed out, he may have done that at certain times. That's up for your background, but like
I don't think he would.
then you know others who did.
Definitely.
Yeah, the last
you know what?
one is even worse.
The director.
I can't find it again.
The director's totally...
Oh, yeah, okay. You doing okay, Mike?
Yeah. Butt was just getting sore.
Make sure I've read about this place. Make sure you guys don't drink anything that somebody else buys you.
Do you drink a drink somebody else buys you anywhere?
Well, somebody buys me a drink, I do, but I'm more worried about her.
Fair. I'll teach her the art of pretending to drink.
Are you still in the back of the truck?
Yeah, she's getting changed. Trying to make this dress like patchy cover something.
All right, guys. So as soon as she's out of there, everybody's looking pretty good. Fortunately, I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb if we go in there. I ain't got the I ain't got the outfit. Nobody's going to think.
No,
Nobody's going to think that I fit in there. You're all young and hip.
Thanks.
Young and swollen
I'm 44. I don't think I'm going to go in there and I look like I should...
Hey, you know what? If Duncan can pick chicks up here, he fits in there fine, so...
I don't know who Duncan is, but...
You don't
He's a human disaster.
need to... Anyway, sorry.
And then the back of the SUV will open.
Yeah.
And because as the player, this would be freaking hilarious, but I also think it would work for the character.
Yeah.
Faith is going to be reciting that Lord's Prayer as she gets out quietly under her breath, like, until I walk through the Valley of Darkness.
Shadow of Death, that you fear no evil.
She's wearing the black one.
You're going to see a pair of stilettos that you grab
okay.
over, hit the ground. She's wearing
That's what you put her in.
5-inch heels, the red one or the black one?
Black one. Yep.
And she's just like,
So you're
this doesn't cover anything.
Covers the important bits.
But yeah, so you get the fun of your girlfriend stepping out in that, reciting the same prayer that the nun did to you.
Oh, and see, Abby knowing that she, in order to look, because Abby being a muscular human, is wearing, like, fitted, but, like, like skin-tight jeans, but, like, a black tank top so that she doesn't look like she could kick your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, a cropped leather jacket or something like that, so.
Alright.
Abel has not moved since you got out of the SUV.
Parts of him have.
Hey-o!
he's just standing there, just like.
Can you give yourself a beat for that?
We'll just like nudge you.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
and
So all of you are going to have a +1 for your outfits as an equipment roll for all socialize and other appearance-related rolls. You're going to have a +2, +2 or 3. What do you think?
Well, you've already
I got
got
striking
your-
looks one.
Exactly.
So you're going to have a +2 for the outfit then.
And now striking looks, I'm trying to remember. Does
That's a
that...
+1 to all
Oh,
of
it's
your.
plus, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a 9 again or something like that.
No.
So we guys should probably go meander in first because these two should come in on their own.
Just before we do that, and I know this is going to sound real stupid, but I feel like it's going to help these two. Do you want to do a quick prayer circle? Which is Krista saying we should roll for moral support.
What?
Yeah, I'm with Tim. What?
It's probably a good idea to psych yourselves up for this.
Yeah, I don't think that'll have that effect.
Go for a run.
you'll see Abel look towards you, look down, look up. Yes.
Yeah, okay, we'll
Yes.
psych ourselves. We'll psych ourselves up for this, but can we have a plan? Like, so we go in there and we just get this guy out?
Alright, here's the deal. I'm going to be staying here in the car. Okay? It's right around the corner. You walk that way. It's half a block. Maybe a little closer to the edge of the block down there. Okay? You convince him to come back around. There's a parking garage. He'll point back up the alley. Just around the corner there. Convince him to cut through the alley with you. Okay? I'll be waiting in the car. And then I'll come out.
Do you think he'll notice all of us, like the three of us following? Like maybe should a couple of us or one of us stay out here with you or somewhere nearby?
Yeah.
To keep an eye, because like
Why don't we just stay outside and wait for them and carry weapons if we need them?
at least one. I'll stay here with the baseball bat. If you want to go in and keep an eye on your girl,
Do you have a tire
this
iron
is
in your trunk?
I do.
Here.
Does he still have the tire iron in his trunk, or did that got taken away?
I've got the tire iron.
Alright, someone
You got
work on
that
changing the
tire.
tire.
Okay. Yeah.
Someone work on changing the tire and give some background noise. Alright?
I can do
All we
that.
gotta do is grab him, shut him up quick, and then Lee will walk around to the back of his truck, which is, it's got a full bed, like a canopy. And it looks actually just like a typical canopy you'd see on one of those trucks. And he opens it up and you can see that it's actually lined with a very thick steel cage. It's been welded against the truck.
Ain't going nowhere.
All right.
Nice.
We bind him and put him in here, and then we drive the hell out of here. And then we get some answers. Are you with me?
Yeah. This is good. This is good.
Alright, go talk about what you want.
All right. Yeah. So I'll stay out here and with the tire iron and work on the car. And just try and keep an eye on things. That's good. That's good. And
How long has it been since?
You can heal your bashing.
Okay.
So, Abel, have you ever been to a club before?
No. But I did hear what you said to Faith.
Yeah, that works for her, but not so much for you. You know what? You're come with me. I'm gonna give you a crash course on sleazeball.
Okay.
Because, well, yeah, you can play the part.
Zing. Okay, should we roll for moral support then?
I think you should maybe get together and do a little psych-up session.
Woo.
Okay, remember, all we gotta do, we don't need to kill this one. All we gotta do is grab it and put it in, get it to the truck. Can you two get it out here?
Yes.
I will walk up to Abby, hold that little leather jacket thing she's got on. She's like, I hate you for putting me in this fucking dress.
Abel will lean
We are
in.
getting this done so I can get changed.
Abel will lean into you and be like,
Doing that thing of desperately looking into your eyes to not look down. Because she's already looking down at you.
And the way she's holding it
Exactly.
is sort of shoving her boobs off.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Abby's,
just striking once more.
Abby's doing the,
I'll
like,
just
I'm
nudge
looking
you.
you
And
right
she's
in
a
the
lot
eyes.
shorter than you.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like,
Heels help.
I'll nudge Abe and just like look at them so close together and I'm like, are you getting jealous?
Oh yeah.
Abel will lean in and be like, yes.
Let's go.
Okay, lesson number
We
1.
can do this.
If you
Yep,
ever have,
we can.
if you're
We're
trying to be a
getting done
slim ball
fast,
and you ever have an
we're getting
impulse
it
like
over
that,
with.
act on it.
Absolutely. Yep.
Don't just
We're
stand there
gonna-
gawking.
yes.
Okay.
Act on it.
Oh, and this is what the guy looks like. Like he's like, oh, where? I wrote it down. God damn it!
James, can I get you to
I
do me
remember
2 annoying favors?
Sure.
Number 1, can you hand me that red book that's on that shelf?
The red book that's on the
Far right. It's the very far right one.
It's like a
This one?
brownish red, yeah.
Yeah, the blood-colored one with the word blood on it.
Yes.
And then number 2, can you open the closet real quick?
Okay.
And there is a spiral-bound reporter notebook on the bottom left-hand corner. So basically on top of those bins, or under those bins, there should be, it's got pink pages.
Ah, yeah.
I forgot to grab it before game, and then I got trapped in the corner.
There is things on top of this. Do you want those as well?
No, I just care about the book.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Very welcome.
Super
Sorry.
easy. Barely an inconvenience.
It's super easy, barely a vampire inconvenience. Well, that was not helpful. Not you. The notebook.
I'm sorry.
Also, hello everyone that is in the chat, since we have a quick moment to
We do love you.
All right, so I think this is a good place to take. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. We're going to take like a 1-minute stretch break.
I agree with that. I need to stand up.
If anybody needs to grab coffee, it is in the kitchen.
Ooh, yeah, coffee.
I require water.
Coffee sounds good.
Oh, would you mind grabbing some water?
I will grab
And yeah, so we'll be back in just 1 minute. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Oh, no, I'm not.
Woot.
How's everybody doing tonight? You guys all having a good time?
Yes.
We love you too, Taryn.
I don't have the chat open right now, so. Whew. Oh. You can't see my shorts because they're camo. I always feel like such a slob when I'm DMing, but it's so hot in that corner I have to wear like these like really shabby shorts.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I wear shorts. I considered putting pants on and was like, no, it's shorts.
I was
day.
considering pants too, and then I'm like, nah, fam.
We will try not to die, Taryn, I promise.
Like there's a really interesting thing we're hopefully going to do soon.
Yeah.
Maybe I require a pee as well.
Well,
Do
After
the
you.
thing.
Yeah.
Pants are overrated. I
Pants
agree.
are so overrated, it's ridiculous.
Yes.
I acquired you
A tasty beverage.
a tasty beverage.
A tasty beverage.
Yes.
How's the chat going?
We're discussing the pants are overrated.
Pants are overrated.
Pants are overrated.
They are overrated.
All right, who's in the chat? I see Lily. Hi, Lily. If you're still here.
We have Achille Daniels, Cobalt Blues, Lily Ray, Screen
damn.
Elements.
hello to those folks. I'm not 100% certain who you are, so if you are listening, you should say hello and tell me who you are.
Agreed. We would like to know who our
Alright,
viewers
next
are.
P is up.
Next P is up. I am the next P.
Huh. Caffeinated goodness.
So we were originally supposed to do a recording for the Requiem game, but my producer doesn't look like she can actually make it. So I gotta figure something else out for tomorrow, which could just be, I could just do streaming or something. Or I could sleep.
Sleep is always a good option.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that. What else do I have here? I don't need more coffee. I'll grind.
Yeah, I decided not to have more coffee.
I'll grind my teeth all night if I do.
Water!
I just won't sleep, like last night. So...
Yes, Taryn is the peanut gallery. It's a one-woman peanut gallery.
What does the
What- what
peanut
are the-
gallery think of the show so far?
Can we see the chat for a little bit?
Or Hunter.
Yeah, so I'm trying to
The
find my
game,
old
the
concept
thing.
picture.
Oh yeah?
I can't find it,
Rude.
so I'm trying to come up with new ones.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So, other things that we're doing. I know it's. I mean, it's the time of summer. Everybody's super busy. I'd like to announce in a really fun way that we are coming up on our 50th session of Dork Tales soon.
Wow.
Yeah, we're not even at a year yet. It's really funny. Like, I mean, we did some pre-filming for Generic and filmed 3 episodes way back when, but I did the checking today. Our first official non-Extra Life thing was Generic episode 4, technically. The number scheme was weird in the beginning. On November 28th. So we've still got like 3 months before we're at the year mark. We're going to be at like 70, 75 sessions by then. Too.
Nice.
Like, that's a lot of videos. I also need to buy more hard drive space because each one of these videos is like 20 gigabytes, and then I encode it, and then I keep the raw and...
Oh,
So
Jesus,
it's like,
yeah.
each video is like 60 gigabytes worth of stuff.
Just gotta go back to burning DVDs.
Yeah, those lasted like a year each, right? Those things...
Hi, you know me.
It's Taryn. We
Yeah.
know who Taryn is.
I know who Taryn is.
Hashtag peanut gallery.
Yep.
Taryn and Philip.
Taryn's in there?
Taryn and Philip.
You're not my buddy friend.
You're not my friend, guy. Should I cut this out for YouTube?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, most likely.
Random inane stuff for the win.
Or at least put a little code over it of, if you want to skip to the next part of game, here's the time.
Yeah, that's fair. I've got so many plans for like once things are done.
Hunter will never be done.
Well, no, it's I want this arc to finish so
Yeah.
that I can do other stuff because Vancouver has so many plots from other games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got one coming up that's going to be right up everybody's alley. It's going to be great, and I don't want to spoil it. Let's just say it'll be a regular clam bake.
Oh, why?
Do you get the joke?
No.
You're thinking
it's
it's
the
sex.
face. No, it's just your face.
Oh god.
Hi.
Why do you do this to me?
Because you feed it.
That's fair, yeah.
That's a sexy
You
face.
feed my Frank.
Oh no.
My
Oh no.
There we go.
sexy face. Sorry, did I accidentally poke you with my blood and smoke?
Yep. Agreed, Taryn. Bad.
That sounds way worse than it is. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in to Hunter the Vigil. It's kind of a quiet night in the chat, but that's okay because we're here with you. Is it too dark? Do you guys like the shading that we're going? These are all filters. Like, it's actually super bright in here.
It is.
You want me to give you an example? You're looking to shut it off.
I have the light of 1,000 suns blazing on my right side.
Like, it's really funny. Like, if I go in here, I can be like,
We're the
boop,
cutest.
boop.
We're
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
adorkable.
Wait,
Adorable.
which one was it before? Was it this one or this one?
That one.
Okay. So then it was like, Pachow!
Ah.
Natural
It's
light.
like natural light. And it's like, Kerchow!
It's like,
when we get in the club, just the filters go.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
We don't want to have to field our programs with
It's
the
good. Good mood lighting.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you.
What are you doing? Playing game, nighttime, daytime.
Ah, sweet caffeinated goodness.
Caffeination.
Did you use all of the sugar we stole from BC Ferry?
I damaged the supply.
All right, replenish it next time you're on the ferry.
Sure.
There you go.
Because if they're going to charge that much for the ferry, damn it, I'm going to take their sugar.
That's fair. That's why I caught the early ferry when I went over the other day.
Yeah, the price scheme is pretty good. We're planning a trip soon, so we gotta.
I got car, driver, and passenger for $60.
So,
Nice.
we
Yes,
all ready?
if it's like the first one or
6
the
a.m.
last one, it's
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
in
Game
the
on.
summer only.
Game
I'm
on!
gonna say that. You have no.
You have no power here.
I'm trying to keep us on track.
It's time
Karen is
for
the one woman.
I am
chat.
the story keeper now.
it's time to see
Rocks
how
fall,
Faith
everyone
does in that club.
dies. Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
All right.
Let's get up in that club.
Striking looks plus tiny dress equals.
All right, it is 8:48. Let's keep going. And you all huddle and start to psych yourselves up. Who's the primary actor in this?
Faith.
All right, Faith.
Or Will, but I think Faith was...
So the role you're looking
Yeah.
for is manipulation or presence
Mm-hmm.
plus empathy. So whoever has the highest pool.
I would have 5.
I have 4.
Do you have any specialties or anything like that?
No.
I don't know if that
Post
would
it.
affect.
No.
Well, I don't think
Yeah,
that applies to shared.
Joker.
It can if he says it does.
Though, the other thing is, does striking looks count for that, if it's a presence roll?
Well, this is a
For tonight, it will.
okay.
Yeah.
I just figured because the thing is a psyching each other up thing.
Well, there's one primary person and the rest of us are secondaries. And
So
that-
yeah,
This
so
is a
what?
chance.
So what's gonna happen is whoever is secondary, we're all gonna roll wits plus expression, and then you get that many bonus dice.
Yes.
So yeah, so if
So you guys have to roll first.
yes, so if striking looks applies, I would say let's make you our primary.
Alright, so we all roll wits and expression.
Yeah.
Although, even though that's more mechanically sound, I kind of think this is his element.
Well,
Will's
check.
element.
Do you have expression?
He has, like, what,
yeah,
Then
two.
you guys have equal. You're
No.
matching. Oh.
The role is empathy for the primary actor.
Oh yeah, what's your
expression
expression?
is secondary. I do not have expression.
Got it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
So
have
use the-
empathy and I have presence and manipulation.
Okay,
so
so
I
it
can
does
be a
make more
primary. I
sense.
can't be a secondary.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the way that the roll works is you guys have the core book.
I do.
Yep.
Turn here.
We all roll, and any of our successes are extra dice that Faith gets, or Christine gets to roll for
Yes,
Faith.
and
Okay.
then for the following scene, I do believe we get one bonus die to the primary because our last encounter was a success.
Okay.
But I looked through the bonuses and the negatives.
Those
I
are
don't think
potential
it was-
modifiers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but,
potential modifiers don't apply. Nothing else does. They're only going to affect hers anyway. So
So our secondary were our manipulation and
wits,
and
expression.
wits expression. Okay, that's not as good, but it's not too bad.
You wouldn't be able to. Sure, this time it'll be fine. Because there's also a minus for the person not being the certified leader of the cell.
Right. I was that was one I was sorry I forgot about that one. That was what I was going to ask because like we don't have a leader, but I guess that counts as her not being our leader.
All right, so.
So you just want to say that balances out? We don't get.
All
any?
right, so no, it's fine.
Okay.
Tonight she's basically the leader on this one.
You get +7 to your roll.
Yep.
Jesus.
You may also spend willpower on this. I believe you can risk willpower on tactics.
I mean, I don't really think I need it.
All right, guys.
Why?
We've already killed 3 of them. 4 of them. 4 of them now. This is going to be easy.
So I get
just
to roll
gotta
12
get it.
dice.
You just gotta-
13 because you're.
How much willpower are you down? So if you
Uh,
risk willpower right now, you regain a willpower if you
But I'm
succeed.
on my last dot.
But you'll regain a point. So
And
you
not
you
spend
don't
it.
spend it, and you gain 1 more.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
you're
3
you're
dice?
going to succeed. Yeah.
And you can give this roll 9 again. I believe. Let me just double check that you can do that on tactics, because that's the. God, it's been years since I've actually used a tactic in a game. Receiving willpower 65, 66.
Now, Faith, you're gonna have to make sure you do not walk conservatively, okay? just let those hips roll. Okay?
I don't think she's gonna have a problem with that.
Just don't roll an ankle.
Oh yeah.
Okay, tactics are eligible.
Okay.
So-
So it's 9 again?
So you can choose to get an exceptional success on 3 successes or get 9 again on your roll.
I'm gonna go for 9 again.
I think 9 again sounds good.
You two with the sunglasses and the lighting is very, very
Okay.
rude.
So.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Fit over my glasses almost.
There you go. Yeah, they actually do. They don't really notice you're wearing glasses under there.
That was not. That was a
So-
bad roll. That was a really bad roll. That was a better roll.
I have faith in you.
3.
Okay, and you added your +3 for the willpower?
You should have been at 16 total.
15. I had 15 dice.
Should be 16.
Should be 16. Because
Cool.
7 plus 5 plus 1.
No.
Okay.
A lot of 6s for some reason.
Cool. And you added the +1 for your striking looks?
Yeah, that was the 16.
Was that the 16?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, you were also giving us the +1
Yeah, so you have
for
one
the
more.
win, so one more.
There you go.
4.
Yay!
All right, so that means that everybody here is going to count as having supernatural resistance 4.
Resolve.
So that means that, or composure 4. Any type of mental intrusion that I try to do against you, you will have that as a bonus to your stats.
Okay.
Also, Christine, you risk willpower, so
I get 1 back.
you get 1 back, and yeah.
Rock on.
Ooh, I have 2 willpower.
I mean, that's pretty good.
How quickly does that stuff refresh? When
You
does
go-
willpower
you sleep.
refresh? Sleep.
Or you can fulfill your virtue and vice.
Sorry, I was just trying to find the.
It's a slinky dress, we got it.
No, I was trying to find my original concept picture, but
Mhm.
apparently it didn't get saved. So I just kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody feels very fortified. You'll actually feel a great sense of calm and camaraderie rush over you. And you're there in the little alleyway, the rain pissing down on you.
This is really cold.
Yeah.
It
Try it in December.
looks
And
really
wet.
good though.
You see the slightly damp dress clinging to the curves of her body.
As like water drops run down her cleavage.
Yup.
You can
Yeah, she's
see
getting
her
into this
nipples
club like that.
stiffening underneath the clothes. like it's Abel's mind is going straight
Oh,
into the
she's not wearing a bra.
No, of course not.
It could not fit under this dress.
Abel's mind is just
Reciting the Holy Bible.
yeah, basically like
It's okay. Abby's doing the same thing. She just hides it better.
Which, in fact, for the stream,
There you
oh
go.
yeah.
we never showed you guys
No.
what she's wearing. So,
It's a little slinky.
it's
Just a
the
little
black.
bit.
They both look kind of black in this.
Isn't that-
but
yeah.
That's the sword dress she's wearing.
With 5-inch stilettos.
Yep.
Watch, that becomes one of those things on the internet. It's like, the dress is black. No, the dress is red.
Well, actually, the red one ended up looking black.
I know.
It's
Yes.
All right.
Too dark. Too dark for my phone screen.
Okay. So with that, Lee will give you a nod. All right. Are you good?
We're good?
We're good.
All right. You and me out here waiting.
We got it.
Come on, buddy. Let's go get drunk.
I'll offer you a crooked arm to balance.
Sorry if I hit you with that.
No, that was fine.
Okay.
Start
And-
walking, and basically Faith immediately is just like strutting because of the heels.
Yeah, because you can't not.
You can't not.
Yeah.
You can't not.
The guy's walking behind.
I thought we were going in first.
Or are they going? Yeah, they're going first.
Well, like either way.
It might take you guys longer to get in, so we want to make sure you get in first.
Yeah, you two all just strut right on in.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and... and
Although, I was gonna say, Will might know somebody here, if he's had to come pick up.
I don't know.
On the other hand, I probably wouldn't use it because I don't want to be known here right now.
Fair.
So I'll probably keep my head down because I mean, like the bouncers might recognize me dressed properly if I'm picking up Duncan or something like that, but not right now.
All right. So you two are going up first.
Yeah.
All right. You're around the corner. This strip is about 10 blocks away from Gastown. Right in that edge of downtown where the buildings are a bit shorter, and then in the distance you can see the looming monoliths. Puddles are clinging low to the ground, and in the night you can see bits of oil slick clinging to the pavement. There are a number of people stumbling around. The smell of stale cigarette smoke and bad pot waft around you as you approach. A bored bouncer with a gut that looks like he's trying to smuggle a small child under his shirt, dangling over his belt buckle, which has a "Don't Mess with Texas" steer on it. Looks down at you and wrinkles his eyebrows, which in turn wrinkles 5 more wrinkles up his shaved bald head. Can I help you?
Is there any sort of line or anything like that?
Not at 2:22 in the
That's
morning.
true. Yeah, it is late.
We're going into...
Have some fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's $10 cover to get in tonight.
Oh, yeah, I think I got that. I'll pull out a 20 and pass it across.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Can I see your right wrists?
Sorry.
Stamp you with a glitter stamp.
Okay.
This is UV, so you can wash your hands, but you probably won't be coming back in tonight anyway after you leave. We close at 3 o'clock. Last call is at 2:50. And can I get you to spread them?
Yeah.
And he'll run a wand over your arms. Do you have any obvious weapons or metal things on you besides you have a pair of pliers?
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay. Don't ply anybody with those, okay?
I'll try to resist the urge.
Are you a dentist?
Yes. And tools from work.
He just like sharpening repairs.
Yeah.
All right, go have fun with your tool from work, buddy. And he'll step out of the way and let you in. And
What the hell are you carrying those?
the club has... It's small.
Get rid of them. Sorry.
It's okay. You go through the front door. The place is smoky. There's a low haze from the fog machine. It's got one of those old laser light systems that just shoots those beams of light everywhere as it rotates. And if you listen, even over the music, you can hear as these old gears turn, because these things are inherited. This thing is glimmer now. It was glitter 4 years ago. The year before that, it was Staghorn's Ranch or something like that. And this, like, the equipment, it gets inherited by the next idiot that tries to open a club here. Yes, this is probably where Rain was a few years ago. If you know what I'm talking about, it's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
One of like 3 clubs I've been in my lifetime.
There are about 30 people in here, not including the staff, which include a couple of bouncers who are lazily walking around the room. One who's actually sitting at the bar drinking a can of Red Bull and chatting up the bartender, who's a very muscular tattooed woman who just looks like she does not have the time for him.
Good girl.
As you enter, the bartender will notice you approach and suddenly take incredible, rapt attention in you. Hey, darling, what can I do for you? She'll say. And she's, like I said, she's tall and very muscular. She's almost 6 feet tall with, she's wearing a racerback tank top with some type of band on the front. She has very defined deltoids and biceps, like enough that you can see a crease. She works out constantly. The Sarah Connor kind of vibe, with long black hair that actually has some type of feather dangling from it.
Do I actually question? Do I know the band?
Do you own the band?
Please.
It is a band called Mouse Patrol.
Okay.
Actually, No, it is not. I apologize. I checked my table that I made up in my head. There's a band on it called Bitch Patrol.
Okay. Am I familiar with it?
No, it seems kind of metalish. It's not really your scene.
Okay.
Although you might have heard about it. So you guys could have been a band.
Hey, can I get like a whiskey and something?
I'll do, buddy.
I'll take the same.
What brings you in here this time of night? Oh, that is a hell of a shiner, chum.
Oh yeah. Oh, he had the day.
I had a day.
So this young gentleman,
If only there was a bartender to tell.
I know, and he just broke up with his ex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Again.
Again, this is the third
And
time.
now we're here, and we're going to find him something worthy to get his mind off it.
Basically, yeah.
Well,
Is that place fairly busy, or?
about 30 people in it.
Oh, so not at all.
No, it's pretty small though. Like it's about the size of. Honestly, with the dance floor and the bar, it's a little larger than like a normal university classroom. About 30 feet by about. It's about the size of anybody who has been to Victoria. It's about the size of Evolution. Am I the only one who's ever been there?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
Did Evolution used to be 919 or
No.
Plan B?
No.
It's what is it now?
At some country club.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's bigger than I was thinking. Yeah.
I want to say Dukes.
Dukes.
Yeah.
You're correct.
It's the one that's down by where Sports Traders used to be.
All right. So she'll serve you up a drink. Anything for you?
You know what? I'll have one of the same.
All right. Enjoy Canadian Club. Tell you what. Normally it's $6 per. Why don't we call it $6? Because I want to hear a story.
Hey, I'm down for that. I'll fork over the money.
A man approaches the bar and leans over you, slaps a 20 on the counter. He looks like this.
That's exactly who you described, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can hold that up to the camera. This person does not exist, so I don't mind showing it.
He's not a really.
Is that one of those assembled photos?
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
This is not an actual
It's
person.
actually neat, very neat technology.
It is. He slaps the 20 down on the counter. Hey, Danny. I want a double, and I want what do you want? He'll say over his shoulder to a very, very red-faced, giggling, red-haired girl. Barely. If she's 19, it's because she got a fake ID.
Oh,
Probably 18. Very, very kid-faced and very, very drunk. You sound sweet, like me. Sure thing, Nate. She'll take the money, make a vodka crown, and we'll give him a drink as well. And he'll go back over and start talking to her again. What do you two do? Just hang out at the bar?
mm-hmm. Keep
Sorry.
an eye on him.
Actually, yeah, I think Will will probably sit and chat at the bar for a little bit, and then he's probably gonna drift. Is there any dancing going on?
There's a little bit actually, but before you do that,
Yeah.
I want you to do me a favor, and the favor I'd like you to do is to make me a wits plus composure roll at a -3.
Is this a supernatural thing? Does they get the bonus?
It is not, and that's only resistance rolls. Damn, you got a lot of at a -3, Mike.
Out of mine, I spent a willpower,
Oh, okay.
so I got one.
So as she slides the drinks over, did you get anything?
I got one.
You'll see there's a little plastic baggie in her hand that's kind of on the inside of the cup. So she basically passes him his drink, like that. Palming a little baggie that's probably about the size of, not much larger than a postage stamp.
Okay. Now, pardon me, because did she dose it with something, or she's like trying to pass something off to him?
He put more money down on the counter and has bought a couple of small things.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's not
okay.
in the drink.
It's not in the drink. She's handed it off just kind of subtly.
Oh.
And you almost didn't see it, but just like basically a laser light will illuminate it.
Okay.
And you'll be like, whoa, that's
Takes right to
a plastic bag. What the hell? So you guys looking for some fun?
Is this the bartender?
Such is the plan.
Yeah, something to ease the mind.
Well, it's last call, so... Well, it's going to be last call soon for them. Just, be gentlemen. And you'll glance over and you can see quite a few of both genders of undesirables lingering around as 2:30 strikes on, I think it's a Thursday night.
Oh boy, what a night.
The winner's crowd.
Yeah.
You know, people who used to fit into those clothes 5 years ago or never will fill out into them, rubbing up against each other. You'll see...
And then Faith and Abby walk in.
You'll see acne and underage, and you'll see just things that most people find traditionally unattractive glaring at you from the dance floor. But it's last call, and everybody seems to be a little more physical. They're dancing, they're running their hands over each other's chests and hips and legs and arms. One girl is drunkenly trying to suck a finger sexily,
Oh god.
and instead looks like she's trying to deep throat a hot dog. And back at the front, you approach, and the heavyset doorman will look at you. Hello, ladies. How's it going today?
Fabulous.
Are you sure you're in the right place?
Yeah, nowhere else is open, and we're not ready for our nightstand quite yet.
That is our market.
So I've heard.
He'll unclick the rope.
Yeah.
After you.
Thank you.
Walk in.
Oh my
We'll
god.
go on in.
Doesn't even scan you.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, she can't hide anything on her.
Yeah, exactly.
Including her nipples.
Just
Exactly.
thank you.
They're deadly weapons.
Yeah. I mean,
SEAL Team A right
Oh
here.
my god. Yeah. Okay. So we'll
So
walk
many
in.
gingers.
Just say no drugs. Say
Hashtag
baby
turn
drugs.
weapons bay.
Now,
Um,
inside again, you can hear the music. The DJ is drunkenly swaying behind. He's got a Heineken in one hand and is just drinking as he changes up his set. It's just this low throbbing bass line that this place seems exciting for a brief moment. And then you look at the people who are still here and it becomes sad.
it's kind of gross. Is this what folks are normally like? Into your ear, like at a louder tone of voice, but
Yeah.
Will, do you go try to socialize?
Ooh. I think Will is going to basically like excuse himself, kind of like he's going to like the bathroom, and then he's going to go over and kind of go to the outskirts of the dance area and kind of integrate himself into the horde of.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me a
Writhing
dexterity plus socialize roll?
Oh,
Dexterity.
oh God!
Yeah, well, because he's not actually dancing. It's not a dance. It's a grind.
I am integrating.
Your hips.
I failed.
Not doing very well.
he does the dad dance.
No, that,
You know what?
I
You have a
think
drink in
it's
you now.
like
Give me
this
one
place
more
that
dice.
I can
One more dice.
That's true. Yeah.
What? Could I spend willpower on this? I mean, I already did roll.
Yeah, not anymore.
Nope.
Alright,
One.
So you'll try it again, and just like it'll take another minute.
Okay.
Try again in a minute.
I am going to try and socialize, though.
What are you gonna do?
So is everybody on the dance floor, or are there a couple stragglers?
There's
along
some
the
stragglers.
walls?
I'd say it's probably about 70% of them are on the dance floor or near the dance floor on little high top tables.
I'm going to go find a table that looks mildly interesting, and see if I can join a conversation.
Sure, and there are quite a few. Now, what are you two doing? I want to focus on you.
So I'm gonna go to the bar and pointedly not look at Abel.
Hi, ladies. What
I
can
will
I do for you
follow
tonight?
along with Abby and just kind of drape myself around.
Yeah. I'll take Canadian.
Oh. I don't know what was the last thing I had.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, pretty much
do
first
a
time really
vodka
getting drunk was probably in Judah's apartment after Jay was killed.
Right.
And she just slammed it back, not even knowing what it was.
Yeah.
That'll be the end of the night. Let's call it $8,
Fabulous. Hand her a 10.
and she'll serve you up.
Yeah. Take mine.
What brings you out here tonight? You're not dressed like our normal Thursday night clientele.
Well, you know, just night not over yet. Don't really feel like going home. So here we are, since you're the only ones open. You look like you're having a great time.
She'll look down at there's a beer glass, like a deep beer beer mug
Yeah.
that's got about $30 in it, mostly loonies and toonies.
Yeah. Abby will reach into her wallet and grab 20. Stick it in there.
I'm having a better night now.
Fabulous. I'll have another one of these.
You know
I'll
what?
lean on the bar and just be like, I'm having a great night. This is my first time in clubs. Abby's been taking me all around.
She's gonna squirt another shot of vodka into your face.
Yeah, it's been a great night. Learning experience.
Yeah.
What are you?
But it's still fun.
What are you with Big Sisters of Canada or something?
Yeah, something like that. Just, you know, a charitable heart.
Abby does yoga with me.
Do you guys want to have a really good time tonight?
Maybe. Depends on what a really good night means. She'll pull out 2 more 20s.
She'll stretch and pull out of the little secret pocket inside of her jeans a little plastic baggie with a couple of yellow pills.
Awesome.
It's $10 a head.
I'll hand her the 40.
She'll. Well, she's only got. How much she got on her? She's got 9 on her. All right.
Oh, just for the 2. The 2's fine.
Thank
it's
you
a
very
10.
much. It's a good night. These are pretty mellow. They'll get you high, and just drink a lot of fluid on your way down.
Thanks.
Especially you.
I'll pocket him.
Okay. It's obviously just MDMA.
Okay.
Well, not obviously, but you're pretty damn sure.
Yeah.
In this shitty club, it would have to be MDMA. They need it.
So I'm gonna glance around. Do I see this guy?
He's less than 15 feet away at the beginning of... There's a pair of steps on either side of the dance floor that rise up, and a number of tables that encircle it. And he's at the first one. It's a high-rise, talking to this girl who is out of her mind, and he leans forward with one of those little pills,
Yeah.
open wide,
Cool.
and just places it on the tip of her tongue.
I'm gonna lean forward to the bartender. Abby, by the way. Danica, lovely to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Sorry, it's been a long... This is my second job.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've been there. This is Faith.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And she will keep doing this without quite realizing
She doesn't know that she's doing it. So good. Yeah, I
You
feel
don't
like
do this often?
No,
I'm trying, I swear.
it's Abby's dress.
Are you guys together? Because this isn't actually like... This isn't glitter,
Oh,
this is glimmer.
no,
Glitter's...
no.
No?
No, just friends. Yoga buddies.
Yeah, I have some friends who are yoga buddies.
Well, yep. Question. I recognize that guy. Do you know who he is?
She'll take a glance down, look at the money that you've put on the counter, and put in her tip jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name's Nathan.
He's on film, is he? Sorry, I'm a stunt person, and he looks super familiar, and I feel like I've worked with him before.
I think he used to do theater.
Oh. What does he do now?
Some computer stuff.
It's kind of lame. Why is he with a child?
No, she's at least 18. Come on.
Yeah, it's a child. bleeding hard. I'm gonna have to save her, aren't I?
No, he's not a bad guy.
That hairstyle's so different.
I think he's just one of those guys that doesn't change. He's had it for the last 2-3 years that I've seen him.
Wow, that's dedication to a style. Is he normally in here with 18-year-olds?
He's got a new one every couple of weeks.
Yeah, sounds like a computer tech kind of guy.
Sometimes younger, sometimes older.
That's fair.
Usually the nerdy types, though.
Each time the bartender looks away, she's gonna pour some of her drink out.
Clever. Oh, that's... Yeah. Faith, we might have to throw ourselves on the grenade, as it were. Because I don't like that.
I hope you don't intend me to actually throw myself anywhere with these heels.
No, you'll be fine. Danica, thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.
I don't know how much more time. Can we dance?
Yeah, totally. So I'm gonna, as we walk, sees Will and dies a little inside.
Abel is not dancing.
He's trying so hard.
I know, and that's why it hurts.
The wild
Can I
will
use,
is isolated.
Well, maybe by this point,
periphery.
Abel's made it onto the dance floor.
Presence and
Why don't
athletics.
you go ahead and make me a dexterity and socialize?
Does socialize strangers apply to this one?
Yes.
And that gives me an extra 1 dice,
The
right?
Lord allows me to grind.
Or dexterity and present or persuasion with sex. My specialty is sex appeal.
Jesus Christ.
I'll allow it.
That's an extra 1 for a specialty, right?
Yes, it is. And because
1,
remember that if
2,
it's a
3.
socialized roll, you get the +1 for your outfit.
Oh,
Plus
I
one?
forgot
Okay.
that before. Oh, right.
And it was +1 for
Sorry.
striking. That's
That's
right.
fine.
Actually, roll a die.
Oh,
Yes.
And
And then
then
+2 for your
No.
and +2 for outfit.
Yeah.
And what is it for a specialty?
+1.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Here's a
6,
question.
7, 8,
Wouldn't
9.
like most of the dance floor just relent at that point?
I just got 9 successes on that
Oh
roll.
my god.
To
That's
shimmy-
it. I'm out.
Dude, apparently
is this
Abel is
shimmy?
like out dancing now.
So Abel is in the center of the dance floor, like
dexterity expression.
7 to dance. Thank you very
High
much.
five.
Oh my god.
No,
Nice.
dexterity expression for dancing.
yeah, that'll work. I gotta do something really stupid.
Jesus, 9.
Or
Hey. Don't take the
5.
same
5
thing.
on 4 dice.
Did you
Did
just
you go dancing?
Yeah.
go dirty dancing? Is that what you
Apparent, yeah.
Yeah.
He
Thank
went.
you.
So I think
And
Abby.
did you add your bonuses for the outfit?
Oh no, I didn't.
Abby and Faith are
No.
just dancing together in the most sex appealing way.
So sorry.
possible.
On, what I wanted to say before we went out there.
Yeah.
On the way out, I'm going to bump Nate. Like walk a little too close to him and sort of bump him, maybe make him tip a drink a little bit, and
Hey, watch where you're going.
oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Did I spill your drink at all? She's gonna pull her shirt down a bit before she does this.
You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure? I would feel so terrible if I wasted a drink on you. This is so expensive all the time.
It was almost gone anyway. Don't worry about it. Have a good night, okay?
Yeah, sure. And kind of keep eye contact as she walks away a little bit, holding
The
Abby's
glance
hand.
over the shoulder.
Yeah.
sort
Are you
of
starting to
thing.
feel it yet?
Or sorry, Faith's hand, holding Faith's hand.
Sit, shut your eyes and focus on it, okay? Trust me, you'll like it. And then you are dancing, and you're seeing Abel like you've never seen him before, moving across. There are 20-something people on the dance floor, and he is shimmying up and down, dancing with them, grinding, moving around.
Oh, no.
And honestly, with those moves, it seems like the grinding is a bit of an overstatement, but he's moving between them, and every time they start to get touchy, he swivels and is dancing with someone else. Like a shadow.
Ooh,
And then
touchy.
suddenly, you will bump into each other in the center of the dance floor. have a moment and roll and play it off, easily maneuvering around.
It's kind of a...
James, on the edge of the dance floor, you find yourself kind of pushed over against some of the railing by where Nathan is, and you can hear him say, "Shut your eyes and just feel it. You'll like it. I'll be back in a second." And he gets up and locks eyes across the bar at, or across the dance floor at you.
Naturally.
And the three of you are dancing incredibly. People are actually even starting to give you a little bit of space in the center of the room. Your plan to avoid each other seems to have failed because you're the only ones who can manage this. Someone is raising their hands. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to know. So like I've been watching this whole thing. Now that he's kind of walked away from her, is there anything that like now? He may know this, I don't personally. Is there anything I could say to a bouncer right now that would get her chucked out of here and like, or into a cab like right now?
Probably.
Could you pass yourself off as an inspector? And think you want...
Yeah, you'd have to throw a lie like that, or just pay someone off with money. You could easily be like, "Dude, she needs to go. She's like 3 sheets away.
Yeah.
Here's $100.
Yeah, you know what? That's like, that's gonna hurt. But okay, I'll do that. I'll
What's
go
your
over-
resources level?
Not that high because everything was tied up. So I'm at like 1.
Oh God.
Yeah. So this is gonna be like a significant amount of my resources, but that's okay. I will take that hit. So,
Alright, so why don't you go ahead and make me a persuasion plus
Don't forget your +1 for your dress.
manipulation.
Your dress.
No,
girl,
that
that's
applies
me.
in this situation.
He's gonna get the money for the bribe though.
Yeah. +1 for a bribe.
+1 for the
Plus one for the
bribe,
bribe.
not +1 for the outfit.
And it's what, manipulation.
Manipulation, yeah.
Undermine position is a specialty.
No, because you
She's not supposed to be here.
How are you gonna do it?
see, I feel like that's
How do you
gonna make him
undermine?
feel shitty.
How do you undermine the bouncer's position?
Oh, it would be undermining her position.
No, she doesn't have a position.
Then I won't do it. You know what? I'm gonna pour a willpower into this.
All right.
'Cause, yeah. So I'll just take a couple days there.
I'll allow you to risk this if you choose.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, I will risk this.
Okay, and which secondary condition before you roll?
I will go for
Exceptional success or not again?
Ooh, I think just exceptional success would work for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exceptional success. 5.
5 successes.
Yep.
All right. What?
Whoa. Yeah.
Here somewhere. It happens. Don't worry about it. Mike can fight it. Or I'll just throw another one at you.
Ah,
Ha! It's mine now.
stop stealing all my scenes.
All right.
9
so
successes.
inside of there, you'll head up to the to the bouncer that's sitting at the bar drinking his Red Bull.
Yeah.
Trying to get Danica's attention. And what do you say to him?
What would be a good thing to say to him? Because that's the part I don't really like. I'm not really sure.
That's fine. You can just say that.
Hey man, she's getting sloppy drunk. Looks like she's about to puke on your floor. Do you want to get her out? Like, here to cover like the loss of drinks? Like,
Yeah. I think
legit reason to take the money.
yeah, I think that sounds pretty reasonable.
So
It's probably
He'll
the
look
only
There's a
reason
look
there
down
is
at
my
the 250s you're holding out.
Get her in a cab and get her out of here.
Yes, sir. He'll take your money, tuck it in into the front of his jeans, and go over and. All right, come on, Missy. You're going home. Don't you know?
Fargo.
He's from Fargo.
Don't you know?
Meanwhile, Nathan has completely forgotten about her because he struts out onto the dance floor. You three being a triangle of dance magic. And hold on.
Dance, magic
Oh.
dance.
Dance, magic, dance.
Stop looking at my dice.
I'm not.
I like the idea of the thought of Abel just like ghosting between people as soon as they start being touchy.
yeah.
And just like,
No.
I guess neither
No,
of
no,
the
no,
Johnson
no.
boys like to be touched.
Yeah. It's clearly
I like
a
it
trait.
how he cannot give a fake name. Like, well, sorry, like his real name would just be considered absolutely fine.
yeah. Oh, what's your name? Abel Johnson. What's yours?
Judah Johnson.
Oh shit. Hey, baby. I'm Abel Johnson.
Now,
Yeah, you are.
he steps out onto the floor and runs a hand through his dark hair, adjusts his shirt, and starts to dance across the club. He starts to make his way across the center of the floor to you. And even at the bar, as you turn away, Will's eyes are going to be drawn to the dance floor. And just, this guy, there's something so attention-grabbing about it. You didn't notice it before when he was just casually talking, but now that he's out there and he's actually he's reaching out and just making something of himself, all of your eyes just kind of draw to him. And he dances in the center of you, making just a bit of a ham of himself. But it's funny and charming and sexy. Or maybe, he's sexy if you like that. Or maybe he's cute and you think he'd be funny and fun to talk to. And you just think this guy's really cool. Like, he's dancing like you wish you thought you were dancing really well. But it just seems like maybe you're trying too hard, even though you're so smooth and with it. And he reaches out and holds out a hand for you.
Naturally.
And reaches out and holds out a hand for you.
God.
Yeah. I'll give my hand.
And
I make eye contact to you and be like...
he'll start dancing and grinding with each of you.
Am I gonna kill him?
I'm gonna kill him. Yep.
It's so cool, though.
He grinds his groin against your rear, slides a hand down your frame, and you feel the goosebumps arise across your flesh, and he whispers in your ear with cold breath, "We should go somewhere. We should go somewhere and talk. I need to know everything about you. I want to know your name."
Crazy.
He'll lean back and whisper at you.
Well, on that, she'll dance out of his arms and start shimmying towards the door.
Okay.
Because that was her whole job. And she just wants out. Doesn't want to deal with this shit.
Poor Faith.
But the scary part is, at some level, she might.
Because of his
Because of
stuff, yeah.
Because he is awesome.
Which is why she wants to get out.
So, actually, I need you to do me a favor, Faith. I need you to roll your Resolve +4. And Abby, you will be doing some in one round. Or in like 10 seconds.
Ready when you are.
You will feel this sensation rise up inside of you, the goosebumps. You can feel his body's actually fairly tightly toned, and it feels nice. And then you focus down. No, that's not what you're here for. This is odd. No,
That's wrong.
that's wrong. You're not interested in this. And then, as you're behind him, he leans back next to your ear and whispers, "You should come too. I want to get to know you."
I'm risking willpower, by the way.
You probably should.
Okay. Oh no, actually that's not too bad.
Do you have 9 on this? Oh, you took 9.
I risked willpower.
How many
I took
did
9
you
again.
get?
4.
4. You are going to feel this compulsion rise in the back of your head. And as he leans back, he's going to just breathe a little breath of the side of your hair in.
Yeah.
And it's just the wrong move. Like on someone else, that might have been kind of sexy, but the way he did it on the dance floor in front of everyone, this wasn't in a darkened corner. He's just trying too hard, and for some reason, it just snaps you out of it. He's still the center of attention,
Yeah.
but not the right move, buddy.
Yeah.
Skin
Okay.
of your fucking teeth, by the way. Like we tied.
Okay. Hooray!
I can almost think of wait, does Chad have any
Supernatural powers? Yes.
no,
Really
like
better.
earrings or anything like that? Because I could so be like one of the reasons that it snapped her out of it is like Chad got an earring caught doing that or something.
Oh
like
my
that.
god, something stupid happened? Yeah.
Traumatized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She will play it off though, she's so super into it, and will, I guess, grab his hand and follow after Faith.
So
She's running out the door.
So where are you? You're headed out the front door?
I was basically kind of dancing across the floor, and then was just gonna start like strutting, sort of thing.
Hey, where
Trying
you
her
going?
best to balance.
Where are you going so quickly?
She likes a good chase.
Oh, your friends.
And I'll walk a little bit faster.
He'll grab your hand fairly hard and will pull you back.
Okay.
You feel a little bit of a pivot in your shoulder. He grabs you a little too hard,
Okay.
like some guys do.
Much stronger than he looks.
Definitely is. He must work out.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
Abby,
I'm Nathan.
lovely to meet you. This is my friend Faith.
I'd like to kiss you right now. Can I?
Yeah.
He's going to kiss you.
Okay.
Like standing there right in front of the front door of the club, he slides his tongue into your mouth and
Yeah.
you know,
She goes right.
it may not even be unpleasant,
No.
like physically.
Yeah. No. She'll return it, respond in kind.
Okay.
Yeah.
You watch as Abby makes out lightly with him as he cups the bottom of her ass and like slides a hand up to the back of her hair. And then he's going to grin. So where are we going?
My car's just over here.
Yeah, let's go. Let's party.
I'll pull the drugs out of my pocket and sort of walk away backwards with them and put them back in my pocket.
I really like you girls.
Yeah.
Faith will just giggle and keep going. Because that's about all she can handle right now.
Yup.
Alright, I would like both of you
Yeah.
to give me a presence plus subterfuge roll.
Oh, I'm using willpower on that one.
I get my striking looks, I'm sure.
Yep, you'll get your outfits. This normally would be manipulation, but you guys, this is a very presence-based thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw willpower on this as well.
Wits.
And this isn't persuasion, right?
Subterfuge. I'm sorry?
This isn't persuasion.
No, this is subterfuge.
Damn it.
Nice.
My persuasion's fantastic.
5?
5 on 5 dice. Thank you kindly.
I would like you to give me a...
4, thank you very much.
Judah, please give me a... stamina and subterfuge roll.
Stamina and subterfuge.
Or stealth, your call. How many? 4? Oh, well. He'll strut along behind you. Which way's your car?
Right over here?
2. Roll 2 more dice, please. He'll follow behind you. 3. You guys live around here?
Actually, I guess out of character, we're not close by. I don't think.
No.
Is the hotel close? Where I was staying?
It's not that far away.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a hotel just a couple blocks over.
Actually, no, you were staying in Richmond, so quite a ways away. But you could
Oh,
just
right.
say, you could just,
I'll say that. Yeah.
it's like,
There's hotels everywhere.
Exactly.
Just say, I got a hotel, then you're not lying.
That's true.
I love hotels. You never have to clean up afterwards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, who likes making a bed?
So where are you parked?
Right over
Just
here.
around the corner.
I have a special parking pass. I work in film. That's what I'm in town for.
I tried doing that once, and it's hard. That's really so that explains why you're so pretty.
Oh,
You're-
you.
You're an actress, right?
Stunts, actually. That's what these are from. Pop a gun.
And pop a gun.
Can I feel it?
Yeah.
It's bigger than mine.
Well, you know, gotta keep it shape. The car.
He'll follow you down the alleyway. Hey, Faith.
Yeah?
Show me what's under the skirt.
It worked for that.
There's nobody around. Now, back at the bar, what are you two doing? And I apologize to everybody who's listening to this. This guy's a bit of a shithead.
Yeah.
It's so real, though.
I know, it's so... I
Yeah.
basically just turn off my filter and go what if I did the opposite of anything I would normally do?
Right?
What would it be? And it's
What would evil Kelly do?
demean everybody that he just meets?
Yeah,
Rather than
basically.
demeaning his friends?
Yeah. It's so much more rude to demean strangers.
Yeah.
Because they don't
Show me
know
what's under that dress, Mike.
anytime, baby.
I was not expecting the lemur.
Ba-da.
Alright.
Abel would watching them, so as when they leave, he would start making his way kind of towards the door, and after they left, he'd wait a little bit, and then
Okay, so you guys are trailing?
we're gonna trail.
All right. So
Buddy, you were awesome out there.
Oh, you too, man. That was great.
What? Me? I was
you
I
walk
was
into
a
the
disaster.
alley, and you say, oh, you have to
You
work
have to
for
work
it.
for it.
Which one's your car?
That's the truck right there.
And as he approaches, which vehicle is the dog in? The car?
Yeah, it's an SUV.
What SUV?
The Abel's one that was
Car.
parked like across the street, I think.
Abel
It
has.
would have been parked in the
Yeah,
city.
Abel has a
Yeah.
car.
Abel has a car.
Oh, it's a car? Okay.
Yeah, but we didn't
It
park the
kinda
car
got-
right beside it.
Okay.
We parked the car on the street.
Okay. So as you were walking in, you hear a dog barking inside of the car. He doesn't even notice. And as he approaches your car, he
I'm
passes.
like, all right, that's settled it in my mind. This one's supernatural. The dog doesn't like it.
How many did you get, Chris?
I got 3.
All right. So as you were sitting there, like working on changing your tire for the past half hour, your knees are starting to ache from where they've ground into the pavement, and you can see a really kind of Gerald Way-looking guy trailing after these two. And as he approaches the car, you have a perfect shot if you'd like.
Oh.
You can tire iron him in the back of the head.
How out of sight are we?
You guys are down an alley in Vancouver. So, yes,
At 2:30 in the morning.
wind's raining.
Okay, were we supposed to bring him closer?
He's pretty damn close.
Oh, fucking good try.
Cool.
Yes!
Add your +3, or add those 3 dice as a bonus from being stealthed and hidden for that long.
Okay, cool. And so it's dexterity,
No, it's strength.
strength, and weaponry, which I don't have, so that's -1, and I'm gonna risk a willpower
9 again.
for
Yeah,
9 again,
Yeah, take the 9 again. Yeah. Okay. And after you roll, add 2 to the total.
Okay. 3 then.
With the 2?
Yes.
Okay, so hold on, let me just jot this down real quick.
It's not very good.
Alright, not bad.
Better than a 1. Just roll an entire sea of 1s.
Yeah.
Now, I seem to remember there was a spiky end on that thing. It was like one of those one
Yeah,
piece.
there's a-
Yeah,
It's the one-man ones?
It's
So
got
do you
a...
get him with the blunt end or the stabby end?
Oh, you want to hold it on.
Weapons always do lethal damage now.
Yeah.
So,
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, you want to hold it by the stabby end, and then after
Send
that
it
down.
with
Yeah.
leverage,
Yeah.
bringing that angled end down into the...
Surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise!
But you could also like hold it by like the socket end and go like.
Yeah, but that's called
Alright.
stabbing, not clubbing.
so
Which we were just
as he walks, maybe when you're in the car, you can. And behind him, a shadowed figure rises up, and there's a crunk noise as something metal impacts with skull, and he rears down. I'd like everyone to roll me an initiative roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Thank you, dice.
Okay, so that's. Give me 1 second.
I feel like initiative rolls in this game are always fairly low.
Did anybody get above a 15? Okay. And then I gotta roll for Lee. Of course, the 1. All right. 14, 13, 14. 14? Okay. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
Hit him with a stiletto.
All right. He is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you and then Lee. That's
Okay.
the way it's gonna work.
Okay.
So 1 second, please. All right. That is. Okay. Enough successes that I don't frenzy. That's good. Wouldn't it be great if you just killed a guy by accident?
Yeah.
No, he was just
Just some dude.
Just a normal guy and just be like,
Oops.
mother? Yeah, that would have been no.
All right. He is going to just growl deep in his throat, and he's going to turn around and take a swing at you.
Okay.
What the fuck? And I need your defense.
5. We need armor.
Yeah. We need
We're
to not.
fragile.
We need to not be meat bags.
Yeah.
All right, and I just gotta check something real quick.
You are humans.
Squishy meat bags.
We are very squishy meat bags.
We need to learn combat skills.
We need to just
getting
have
there.
armor.
Young!
I know.
Once we have 5 days in a row, to
We're
work
just
out, we'll
cutting
have
your
battle hardening.
Whose teeth?
Why are you carrying blood?
Yeah, how are you gonna explain? I need to pull his teeth out.
Yeah, I haven't figured that one out yet.
I've
No,
already
no,
done it.
no. What you do is you work it into the interrogation later.
Hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
And,
Tell us,
sounds
or
very-
and I've already tried collecting their teeth, like Judah has.
That's a good point.
All right, so he is going to turn around and he's going to punch you, which what would be a normally not very impressive blow. It's going to hit you in the side of the chest, and you're going to take 2 points of bashing damage.
Okay.
But you are going to get thrown backwards into the truck you were changing, and you're actually going to see the wheels skid an inch on the pavement. You're going to actually hear the back mirror, or pardon me, the side mirror against the wall crunch as it grinds against the brick.
Ow.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, you got lucky.
One powerful boy.
And it's your turn.
How angry does he look?
Pretty furious.
Pretty
I mean, you
furious.
hit him with a tire iron.
again.
I'm going to run away towards Lee, where Lee's supposed to be.
Okay. So basically, you're heading back
Just
toward the
like-
mouth of the alley.
Like, fuck!
Okay. All right. So you're gonna take off running, Christine.
And start like getting away. Like,
Okay.
oh my god.
Hiding behind the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna duck down for cover. Mike, you and James are actually gonna be rounding the corner of the lip of the alley at this point, and you'll round the corner, hear that noise, a roar of anger, a little screech of tire on pavement, and then see your brother running toward you as you round the corner.
Oh, towards him?
Yeah, because he's coming into the lip of the alley.
Okay.
Yeah, you're here. He's here.
I'm
presumably.
I'm gonna reach out for the tire iron.
So you're gonna do
fucking- and go in.
All right, so you're going to do a handoff. All right, so go ahead
Yep.
and give me a strength plus roll.
What are the
Or, pardon me,
weapons
strength
you're
plus weaponry.
We would have had baseball bats.
And hold on a second.
By the truck.
You have a. You're going to want to risk or spend willpower.
I am risking will on this.
This is reflective, if I'm not mistaken. You're coming at me with a tire iron. I am going to have a defense of. Normally, a defense of subtract 8 from your pool.
Oh shit!
Like 8 dice?
Yeah.
You sure you want to do this?
Well, I'm -2.
He
All
doesn't
right.
know until he tries.
Yeah,
You can risk willpower on this.
I did. That's with risking willpower.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
You always have 1 dice.
The chance
Your
dice?
chance dice.
Oh god.
The thing.
You could choose not to have risked the willpower if you want and still roll the chance dice. You may as well at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, basically. You know, he's like...
Sorry, I wasn't expecting you guys to come from that side because it was just like, lead him towards Lee.
8?
8.
Alright, so you're going to run brandishing the tire iron, and it's almost worth it because as you bring it down, you're actually going to cleave off the side mirror that he was next to. His head was there half a second ago, and for some reason he's suddenly behind you. How is that even possible? You see him strobe in the half heartbeat that your swing takes to your left. You've never seen a human being move that fast outside of a movie. Now we are at Krista.
I would like to grapple him.
Okay.
Is that athletics or brawl?
That is brawl. I have defense of 7.
Jesus.
Roll 2 dice.
I believe in you.
Son of a... I don't like your belief.
Is Abby about to be like in traction again?
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna sort of reach forward to kind of grab for his shoulders.
Okay, and how many did you get?
Nothing.
Okay.
But I'm hoping I can potentially play it off that I was trying to move him out of the way, but I grabbed where he was, and he has already moved.
Fantastic.
So I'm hoping that's what I can play it off as.
You are going to grab for him.
Yeah.
There is a blur of motion, and you have an arm wrapped around your throat, and are being grabbed from behind somehow.
Yeah.
He pulls you against his chest, keeping you in a chokehold.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
I was trying to get you out of the way!
And James, you're at the lip of the alley now seeing this.
Okay, honestly, he would be like, Abby! And then probably run over and, like, if there's a truck there, he would.
He would.
He's gonna run over and, like, hopefully there's a, like, I'm thinking there's prepared weapons there, so if
There's a bat hidden behind one of the tires. Yeah.
I'll grab the baseball bat and then
You can go ahead and give me a swing.
okay, I'll run over.
I have a defense of 6 right
It's like I'm probably down to 1 die. I'm probably down to 0.
And you're gonna hit Abby.
I'm at 6 dice with a willpower. So I'm gonna go down to chance die.
You'll go down to chance dice, yeah. So I wouldn't spend the willpower.
Okay. So I'm at chance die. I got nothing.
You can get a 1?
Nope.
Alright, so you're going to swing, and he's going to pull her back, basically. Now we are at...
Let her go, you bastard!
1 moment, please. Okay, so...
Now we're at Lee, the only competent one
I have
among us.
strength 4, I have weaponry 4.
That sounds more.
Oh!
I'm gonna spend a willpower, so I've got 5 dice now. Oh, no, I've got 6 dice! I've got 6 dice, because you just knocked his willpower, or his defense down by 1.
Yay!
That's what we're useful.
That's what we're useful for.
Holy shit.
We're useful for bringing his defense down so Lee can actually come in and do the shit.
We're just a flak. That's what we are.
I mean, I got 3, baseball bat is 2. I got 5 points of damage on this roll.
Nice.
Very
Oh wait, was
sick.
the baseball bat worth something?
It comes after the roll now.
Okay.
So basically you have to connect and then it does explosive damage.
Okay.
So as you get pulled back, there's going to be a sudden shuffle. A shithead. And then you're going to see the spray of teeth and blood is going to go across your face.
You do one of these.
As this baseball bat just collides with the side of this man or this person's face. Actually, not just blood, like gloppy blood, not teeth, but you're going to see like his teeth are definitely rearranged in the front.
Yeah.
Back at the top of the round. What do?
You got me.
Got her, you got 4 guys around you, with 3, because you're...
You'll be coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I can do that. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that.
Uh-oh.
Well, the first round was him just freaking out, right?
Yeah. Now he can do things.
Oh
Yeah.
god, is he frenzy from the damage?
We're gonna find out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a wits and brawl roll to see if he can figure out what to do real quick.
Meanwhile, Faith is just there in a little dress and high heels, like, oh my god.
Hiding behind a car.
Yeah.
Sneak him with the heels.
Go over and let the dog out.
He's going to drop you, basically. He's just going
Okay.
to shove you
Yeah.
and start to run away. Now, I say this. Those of you who did not act this round,
This is a new round?
in the
previous, okay.
in the previous round, would you like to do an action?
mean, what could I do?
Literally, just you did an action.
Oh yeah, I ran.
You could try to get in his way, basically. You
Tabletop
could,
him.
You could just try to trip him.
Sure.
So, why don't we make a damsel roll?
Okay.
So that's going to be dexterity plus athletics to get in his way, basically.
Okay.
You were doing this at a -4.
Ooh, Jesus.
That's actually not bad for defense.
Okay. -4. I'm gonna add willpower. There's willpower on it.
Yes.
2.
Okay. He is going to blur down toward you. And you're going to just basically stand up and basically block his way, and he's going to just have to pivot around you.
I'm just gonna try and look like I'm running away, but just get in his way.
All right. So
I'm trying to run and he was like, oh my god.
you're going to both tumble to the ground as he trips over you, and it's how to describe this. So you come out of nowhere, collide with him. He stumbles, but it's like his reality is in fast forward. He hits the ground and rises up and tries to get up, rolls in fast motion. It's the strangest thing you've ever seen. He gets up, and that's going to give Chris. What do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna.
Dog. Get the fucking dog.
What's your athletics score?
3.
There's a brick nearby.
Explore it.
Or you could let the dog out.
You could let the dog out, or you could brick him. There is a big ass brick next to you.
I'm gonna break him.
Brick him!
All right, so that's going to be dexterity.
Okay.
Technically, I'll throw around are technically strength. What's your strength versus?
Dex is higher. 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's going to be strength plus athletics.
Mine is.
It's a ranged weapon.
So defense doesn't count? Is that what you're...
I'm going to give it to you at a 2. -2. Because he tripped.
Yeah.
And stuff. Basically, Christine denied his defense by getting in his way by 1. And then he fell over. So that's
low
good.
power it.
Alright. Are you risking or spending?
I already risked.
Okay.
Isn't that once Christine?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3.
Plus a brick, which I'm going to count as a sap. You get thrown forward. You stumble, get in his way, you come up your knees, scraped up from the pavement. He blurs up and starts to run as quickly as he can when suddenly a dark shape flies through the air. And in the side of the head, he hits the ground, rolls, and collides with the wall. And then he looks up at you. Dazedly, half conscious, the world blurring around, he looks up at the sky, taking in his surroundings, trying to make sense of everything in the half heartbeat that he doesn't have. And he sees you loom over with Lee, the 6 of you.
Oh, I'm not getting that close to him.
I'm just there with my tire iron.
The 5 of us.
Can I just try and knock him out?
You're coming with us. And then the camera's going to go black for Nathan. And I think that's where we're going to call it game.
That's fair.
Right there. So,
Yes! Yeah, we caught a vamp!
Faith can get changed!
Faith can get changed.
Alright.
We caught a vampire.
But I think that outfit should stay in Faith's wardrobe.
Alright, so everybody take let's do 4 beats for showing up tonight, 4 regular beats.
Okay.
And then I will calculate your practical experience.
These guys count as practical, right? The ones that we get handed to us?
No, those are normal.
Those are normal beats, okay.
Alright, so
So we got 4 just for...
4 just for showing up, plus whatever I handed you.
Yep.
Alright, every exceptional success rolled, which I gave to you guys as well, because that's the way that works. How many exceptional successes did you guys roll against monster specifically? Oh. So to outdance the monster, I'll give those. And that's it, pretty much, against monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Every dramatic failure, 0.
That we know of.
Did anybody get dramatic fail this game?
No.
Okay. Displayed powers or abilities that were supernatural in nature. New to at least half of you.
Yep.
So that's 3 of them, probably. Did you use a tactic successfully?
Yeah.
If it had never been used in the field.
Yep.
You immobilized or captured the monster. Used a creative new approach or strategy with success.
Yep.
Any bystanders that were hurt.
Evacuated the bystander, actually.
You saved bystander.
Yeah.
I'll give you +1 for that. All right, so that means that you are going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 beats.
Oh.
To your practical pool.
Okay.
So
Okay, so we have 14 practical beats then, so that means...
That you have 3.8 experience, or 2.8 experience.
Well, we already had one.
No, we
so
have 1 experience still,
okay.
so we actually have 3
3
experiences.
and 4 beats.
Yeah.
nice.
3 and 4 beats. 1, 2.
All right, would you like to spend those on anything? Also, I'd like to remind you that when you're playing the game, if you're out of willpower, you can spend practical experience for willpower.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we can
You're desperate,
spend our willpower more freely than
Yeah, it just
most
eats your
classes.
practical XP.
Yeah.
But that's life. Do you guys have a good time tonight?
Yes.
Get to interrogate a vampire soon, and then I think this current,
Pliers.
yeah, I think this current season is going to wrap up in probably 3 sessions for this season, and then we can do some maturation and other stuff. I've got a bunch of other little plots I want to run that are a lot more like.
A little bit of time skip and
Well,
beef up.
they're like 3 to 4 sessions long, right? They're much more similar to like the Hunter storytelling adventure system documents
Yeah.
that you played.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
things are great.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah.
And I've got some, like I've got this one called Room 616, where you have, it's one that I was writing for Onyx Path. I never submitted it, but it involves going to an old hotel outside of town, and it's a thing. It's not. It's just a vacation retreat. It's fine.
Aww.
Of course it's fun.
Karen's cute.
Yep.
My vote,
Can we see the
hashtag
chat?
Team Fail gets more XP.
Team fail. It's Faith and Abigail. It's Team
Fail.
fail.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So we have
Oh,
Team
that's
Chill
awesome.
and Team Fail.
All right. So,
Team Fail.
thank you very much for
Chad
tuning
and
into
Will.
this episode of Dork Tales. So, some scheduling stuff that's coming up for if you're watching live is that normally we would have Star Trek on Friday. We are not doing Star Trek this Friday because we're having like a big team dinner to celebrate us having like 50 freaking episodes. Like, oh my god. Also,
Stop yelling.
so Vampire the Requiem Season 1 of our podcast, you can find at dorktales.podbean.com. Episode 1's out, as well as an episode of us just like shooting the shit. And then episode 2 is due out, but I've just been really busy. So that and the end of season 1 will be out very soon. We've recorded episode 1 of season 2, and episode 2 will be recorded sometime later this month. So we're going to move through that. As well, you can also catch us next month in September at Mid-Isle-Con in Nanaimo, British Columbia. Where we will be doing something. I don't know what we're doing yet, but it's something.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
It's something. You might be wearing a mop again. Yeah. And then besides that, we have a couple more games that are going to be coming live soon. You can, in October, you'll catch us in either one of 2 games that is being populated by Christine, Krista, Amy, Caitlin, and a new person to the channel who you don't know, my friend Jen. And so this all-girl game is going to be one of 2 sessions, or 2 different types of game. Either it's going to be an Old World of Darkness Mage the Ascension game, which is going to be depressing as hell if they choose that route, and that's the final option. Or it's going to be a plug-and-play chronicle for this Vancouver setting using Werewolf the Forsaken. In which case, I can tell you, pretty much guarantee that one's going to be called Bitch Patrol or Bitch Squad or Bitch Pack, because it's 5 lady werewolves, it's gonna be something with the word bitch in it. Like, I can't not.
Yeah.
Um,
It writes itself.
It writes itself. But we'll have more information about that soon. Feel free to spam this feed with what you want or what you think would be rad. I think they're all going to be rad, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Plus, I'm going to get Chris role-playing in some more stuff soon, too. And maybe James. And not anymore for Mike, because he'll explode.
Until I start running my own game.
It's true. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in to Dork Tales. We will see you next Wednesday night. You're going to be there because it's generic fantasy setting number 17735, The Battle of Dog Run Bridge.
And everyone loves generic.
Not as much as they love Hunter.
Bite your tongue, sir.
Hunter is pretty awesome.
You know what? Farah isn't in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, she could be.
I mean, Farah
That's fair
is
enough.
fantastic.
On that,
There's
good night.
never enough Farah.
Don't worry, we'll punish him.
It's never going to be enough. Good night, guys.